The last sliver of the sun's warmth retreats from your skin as the cool evening air begins to assert itself on the terrace, a subtle shift in temperature signaling the day's gentle close. You watch the final muted tones of orange fade into an expansive indigo across the vast sky, leaving the distant horizon a deep, hazy line where the calm sea meets the darkening air, an almost imperceptible blend. Below, the intricate lattice of the palm begins to prickle with artificial light, each point a precise, distant diamond against the growing darkness, slowly illuminating its unique geometry. You lean slightly, letting your palms rest flat against the cool, smooth surface of the railing. Its brushed metal feels finely finished, imperceptibly textured beneath your fingertips, a reassuring anchor of meticulous craftsmanship. The subtle, deep hum of the distant city rises just barely, a collective breath of a waking metropolis, now softer and more diffuse. You notice the faint, metallic scent of the evening air, clean and clear, carrying a hint of the sea. You push off the railing gently, a quiet, weightless motion, turning to step back from the open expanse. A seamless transition awaits as you move towards the threshold, the wide, precision-engineered sliding glass door already open just a whisper, inviting the cooler air to filter inwards. Your bare foot meets the cool, polished marble of the living area floor, a familiar sensation that spreads from your soul, grounding you instantly. Each delicate gray vein in the luminous white stone feels impossibly smooth underfoot, a testament to its natural origin and artistry. Your soft steps are absorbed by the plush, silent rug defining the central seating area. The vast living space is now bathed in a soft, indirect glow from hidden coves in the ceiling, a sophisticated embrace of light that carefully outlines the custom-designed furniture. You glide towards a low, deep lounge chair, upholstered in a finely woven fabric that absorbs light rather than reflects it, its intricate threads creating a subtle, almost invisible texture beneath your fingertips. As you settle into its generous cushions, the material yields with a quiet, imperceptible sigh, perfectly cradling your form, supporting your weight without a single point of pressure. You feel the gentle give of the down-filled cushions, a luxurious softness that molds to your shape. The subtle scent of a light, clean cedar wood, perhaps from a nearby decorative element, drifts faintly on the air, mingling with remnants of the fresh sea breeze that followed you in. From this deeply comfortable vantage point, you observe the gentle, imperceptible shift of a sheer floor-to-ceiling curtain, stirred by the faint, filtered current of the air conditioning. It breathes in and out, with a whisper of movement against the vast expanse of precision glass. The glass itself, perfectly clean, offers an unblemished view, reflecting the distant city lights back into the room as faint, ethereal blurs. The only other sound is the soft, rhythmic whir of a distant, unseen mechanism within the building, a low, steady thrum that is more felt than heard. A constant, reassuring presence in the quiet evening, a testament to the unseen engineering that maintains this perfect environment. You let your gaze soften, allowing the distant, scattered lights of the city to blur into shimmering constellations beyond the glass, a tranquil, ever-present panorama. The gentle coolness of the room settles around you, a silent, enveloping invitation to simply be, in this moment, in this perfectly curated space. The subtle, filtered hum of the indoor air conditioning recedes behind you as you rise from the plush lounge chair, a quiet shift in your weight. You walk towards the open expanse of the terrace once more, drawn by the memory of the fresh evening air. Each step across the cool, polished marble floor is soft, your bare feet sensing the precise coolness of the stone, a pleasant contrast to the warmth of the deep cushion you just left. The gentle, almost imperceptible current of air from the open sliding door softly brushes against your ankles as you approach the threshold. Stepping fully onto the outdoor terrace, a distinct, cooler breath of the evening breeze envelops you, a refreshing welcome after the conditioned indoor air. It carries a delicate, clean scent of salt and open water, a subtle, natural perfume, replacing the faint cedarwood notes from inside. You pause, allowing the breeze to move gently across your exposed skin, feeling its whisper-light touch on your arms and the soft fabric of your clothing. The muted symphony of the city, previously a diffuse hum, now gains a new layer, the distant rhythmic sigh of the Arabian Gulf, a soft, consistent swoosh against the shore that travels upwards. Your gaze drifts towards a different section of the expansive terrace, where a bespoke outdoor lounge awaits, a low, wide platform designed for deep relaxation. Its frame is crafted from a dark, weather-resistant wood with a fine, imperceptible grain, its surface polished to a matte finish that absorbs the ambient light. You approach it slowly, your steps hushed on the subtle texture of the outdoor tiling, a finely grooved surface offering a gentle grip beneath your feet. The generously proportioned cushions, covered in a resilient yet soft outdoor fabric in a muted charcoal tone, invite you to sink in. You arrange yourself onto the lounge, feeling the firm yet yielding support of the meticulously crafted cushions. The fabric is cool against your skin, a smooth, tightly woven material that feels substantial and durable, designed for enduring comfort beneath the open sky. Your body settles, finding a natural curve as the cushions subtly conform, supporting you from beneath. You stretch out your legs, feeling their soft extension, and let your head rest back against a plush, rectangular pillow, its density perfect for gentle support. From this new vantage point, your view extends uninterrupted over the vast, dark expanse of the Arabian Gulf. The water appears as an inky canvas, broken only by the occasional, distant twinkle of a fishing boat or a passing yacht, their navigation lights painting fleeting streaks of color. The gentle, consistent rhythm of the waves reaches you, a faint, hypnotic murmur that rises and falls with a quiet, steady breath. You notice the subtle sway of tall, ornamental grass in a nearby planter, its delicate blades rustling with an almost inaudible whisper as the breeze moves through it, a soft, organic counterpoint to the distant urban hum. The air around you feels clean and invigorating, yet utterly peaceful. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the gentle breeze trace the contours of your face, a weightless touch that carries the faintest hint of the sea's vastness. The soft, distant sounds of the waves become the dominant rhythm, an ancient, unwavering lullaby. A soft, almost imperceptible shift in your weight signals your intention to rise from the deeply comfortable outdoor lounge, leaving the rhythmic murmur of the Gulf to gently recede behind you. The finely woven outdoor fabric, cool and resilient, releases its gentle hold as you slowly push yourself upwards, feeling the subtle give of the custom cushions. Your feet find the familiar, cool texture of the outdoor tiling, a finely grooved surface offering a delicate, reassuring grip. You take a moment, allowing the last whispers of the evening breeze to trace across your skin, a final, weightless farewell before stepping back into the calibrated quiet of the interior. You cross the short distance to the wide, open sliding door, feeling the distinct transition as the air changes from the natural, slightly humid breeze to the crisp, conditioned coolness of the penthouse. The polished marble floor welcomes your bare feet once more, its smooth, cool surface, a grounding presence, absorbing the soft sound of your steps. The ambient, indirect lighting of the living area, a soft glow from hidden coves re-envelops you, replacing the vast, open darkness of the night sky. The distant hum of the building's systems, a constant, low thrum, becomes more noticeable again, a quiet companion in the calm. Your attention is drawn towards a specific, recessed alcove along one wall, where the private bar is thoughtfully integrated into the architecture. It's a study in understated elegance, crafted from a single slab of dark, veined stone that forms the countertop, polished to a deep, reflective sheen. Above it, a brushed metal shelf holds a carefully curated selection of crystalware, each piece catching the soft light with a subtle, internal sparkle. You approach the bar, your movement unhurried, a sense of quiet anticipation guiding you. The faint, clean scent of the polished stone and perhaps a subtle hint of citrus from a nearby garnish bowl drifts gently in the air. Your fingers trace the cool, smooth edge of the stone countertop, a moment of tactile connection before reaching for a specific, slender crystal glass. Its weight is delicate yet substantial, perfectly balanced in your hand, the precision-cut facets subtly catching and refracting the light. From a chilled bespoke carafe, you pour sparkling water, observing the tiny, effervescent bubbles rise and burst with a faint, almost inaudible fizz, a soft, whispering sound that fills the quiet space. The water itself is perfectly clear, a testament to its purity, reflecting the ambient light in fleeting, liquid glimmers, bringing the cool, delicate rim of the crystal glass to your lips. You feel its smooth, cool touch. The first sip is crisp and clean, a refreshing coolness that spreads through your mouth, carrying a subtle, pure minerality. You notice the gentle, persistent effervescence, each tiny bubble a momentary burst of sensation on your tongue. You hold the glass for a moment, letting the coolness transfer to your palm, a comforting presence. The distant hum of the building, the soft quiet of the penthouse, and the delicate fizz of the water create a subtle, harmonious soundscape. You stand for a moment, simply holding the glass, feeling its coolness, the gentle weight, the clarity of the water, the subtle glint of the crystal, and the quiet satisfaction of the moment settle around you, a peaceful, private pause. The cool, smooth weight of the crystal glass still rests gently in your hand as you slowly turn from the private bar, leaving behind the subtle, clean scent of citrus and polished stone. The effervescent whisper of the sparkling water recedes with each quiet breath, replaced by the hushed hum of the penthouse's climate control. You place the glass down with a delicate, almost imperceptible click against the dark, veined stone countertop, its cool surface momentarily absorbing the lingering chill from the crystal. Your bare feet find the familiar, expansive coolness of the polished marble floor as you begin to move, a soft, deliberate step away from the bar's inviting alcove. Each subtle contact with the stone sends a grounding sensation upwards, a testament to its solid, unchanging presence beneath the ambient lighting. The wide, quiet expanse of the living room stretches before you, bathed in the soft, indirect glow that subtly highlights the texture of the custom rug and the sleek lines of the furniture. A faint, almost imperceptible current of conditioned air brushes past, a gentle reminder of the engineered comfort surrounding you. You drift towards the enormous floor-to-ceiling windows that form an entire wall of the living space. A vast, clear boundary between your serene interior and the sprawling night outside. As you approach, the distant city begins to reveal itself, not as a singular entity, but as a breathtaking tapestry of scattered, individual lights. The glass itself is immaculately clean, offering an unblemished panorama, its surface cool to the touch, as you might subtly graze it with your fingertips. A smooth, expansive plain. Standing before this vast window, you allow your gaze to roam across the distant shimmer of the city lights. They don't blaze with harsh intensity, but instead offer a soft, almost ethereal glow. Thousands of tiny, precise points of light, creating intricate patterns against the dark canvas of the night. Some are steady, unwavering beacons, while others pulse with a subtle, rhythmic throb, perhaps from distant aircraft or the tops of towering structures. The air beyond the glass holds a faint, almost silent resonance of the city's life, a deep, pervasive hum that reaches you only as a distant, softened presence. You observe the delicate, almost liquid quality of the light as it catches on the smooth, dark surfaces of the distant buildings, creating a subtle, reflective dance. Each distant twinkle feels like a hushed secret, a quiet declaration of presence in the vastness. Your eyes trace the long, elegant lines of illuminated roads, the gentle curves of bridges, and the precise, geometric outlines of architectural marvels, all rendered soft and distant by the elevation. The sense of being suspended above it all, in this quiet, private space, is profound. You let your shoulders gently relax, a soft release of any lingering tension. The distant, shimmering lights continue their silent display, a calming, almost hypnotic visual rhythm against the deep indigo of the night. The distant shimmer of city lights, a mosaic of soft glows, slowly recedes from your immediate focus as you gently turn from the vast living room window. The cool, expansive plane of the glass, which offered such an unblemished panorama moments ago, now feels like a gentle boundary as you step away. Your bare feet glide silently across the polished marble floor, its precise chill a familiar, grounding anchor in the penthouse's quiet expanse, absorbing the softest sound of your movement. You find yourself drawn towards a subtle shift in the ambient light, emanating from an adjacent space. It's the kitchen, a study in minimalist function and engineered precision, now softly illuminated through an open archway. Its surfaces of brushed stainless steel and pristine white quartz gleam with a cool, understated brilliance under integrated lighting, reflecting the soft glow without harshness. The air here holds a clean, almost sterile quality, a testament to its meticulous upkeep. Yet a new, delicate current begins to stir, a whisper of something culinary. As you step further into the spacious kitchen, your eyes adjust to the subtle nuances of its design. Every appliance, from the flush-mounted induction hob to the seamlessly integrated refrigeration units, speaks of bespoke craftsmanship and silent efficiency. A figure, perhaps a chef or attendant, moves with a hushed, almost invisible efficiency in the background, a silent presence focused entirely on their task. Their movements are fluid, precise, a gentle placement of tiny, vibrant elements onto a small, perfectly round slate plate, using delicate, elongated tweezers. The softest, almost imperceptible clink of ceramic against stone might reach your ears, a fleeting sound quickly absorbed by the quiet space. A faint, almost imperceptible warmth emanates from a sleek induction hob, where a small, bespoke ceramic dish momentarily rested. From this point, a delicate aroma begins to unfurl, a subtle, intriguing blend that is not assertive, but rather a whisper. It carries notes of fresh, finely chopped herbs, perhaps a hint of something earthy and delicately roasted, mingled with a bright, clean citrus zest. It's a sophisticated perfume, meticulously balanced, inviting a deeper breath, a moment of quiet anticipation as it gently drifts towards you, a subtle promise of intricate flavors. You approach the gleaming quartz counter, observing the miniature creation now complete on its dark slate canvas. It's an amuse-bouche, a single, artfully arranged morsel, a tiny masterpiece designed to awaken the palate. Its colors are muted yet distinct, a deep green microleaf, perfectly curled, a tiny translucent sphere of pale yellow, almost glowing from within, and a delicate crimson thread, laid with exquisite precision across a creamy, cloud-like base. The surface of the slate plate feels cool and smooth, its natural texture providing a quiet contrast to the refined delicacy it holds. The quiet hum of the kitchen's advanced ventilation system softly carries the faint, inviting scent more directly towards you, a gentle current of prepared luxury. You simply stand, taking in the visual artistry and the delicate olfactory invitation, a moment of serene contemplation before the first taste. The delicate aroma of finely prepared herbs and citrus, a subtle, inviting whisper, gently begins to dissipate as you slowly turn from the gleaming quartz counter in the kitchen. The miniature amuse-bouche, a tiny work of art on its slate plate, remains in your periphery, a visual cue of the culinary precision that fills this space. Your bare feet lift from the cool, pristine surface of the kitchen's polished floor, your steps hushed and deliberate. You carry a sense of quiet anticipation as you transition from the bright, functional elegance of the kitchen into the more subdued, intimate ambiance of the adjacent dining area. The soft, recessed lighting above you shifts, becoming slightly warmer, casting gentle pools of light that highlight specific elements within the room. The familiar, cool marble of the main living area floor continues beneath your feet, each step a soft, grounding contact, absorbing any sound. The penthouse's pervasive, low hum, a constant presence, remains a subtle backdrop to your movements. Your gaze settles upon the dining table, the centerpiece of this refined space. It is a substantial, rectangular slab of pure white marble, its surface an expanse of cool, natural beauty. As you approach, the soft light from above catches the intricate, delicate gray veins that ripple through the stone, creating organic patterns that seem to flow and intertwine beneath the polished surface. There are no sharp reflections, only a deep, subtle sheen that speaks of meticulous finishing. The air around the table feels still, quiet, holding a faint, clean scent of polished stone. You extend your hand, letting your fingertips gently come to rest upon the smooth, cool surface of the marble. The chill transfers immediately, a pleasant, solid sensation against your skin, a testament to the stone's inherent coolness. You begin to trace the subtle undulations of the veining, following a particularly intricate pattern with slow, deliberate movements. The marble feels impossibly smooth, almost frictionless under your touch, yet there's a reassuring density beneath. Each curve and line of the natural pattern guides your fingers, a silent exploration of its unique landscape. As your hand glides, you observe how the soft, ambient light plays across the surface, highlighting minute details in the stone's texture that were previously unseen. Tiny, almost invisible crystalline flecks within the marble catch the light, offering fleeting, internal glimmers that quickly fade as your perspective shifts. The very slight, almost imperceptible coolness of the stone seems to emanate upwards, a constant, calming presence. You notice the absence of any sound other than the softest whisper of your own breath, the deep quiet of the room enveloping you. You pause, allowing your palm to rest fully flat against the cool, expansive surface, feeling the entire weight of the table's stillness. The subtle, intricate patterns of the marble continue to unfold beneath your gaze, a tranquil, ever-present invitation to simply observe and rest. The distant city lights, a soft blurred glow through the vast living room windows, slowly recede from your immediate awareness as you let your gaze gently detach. A subtle shift in the penthouse's ambient lighting, a deepening of warmth and a softening of intensity, draws your attention away from the expansive panorama and towards a more intimate, hushed space within the residence. Your bare feet, accustomed to the cool, unyielding embrace of the living room's polished marble, carry you with a soft, deliberate grace towards the wide, arching entrance of your private study, a quiet sanctuary tucked away from the grander vistas. As you approach the archway, the distinct, layered scent of aged leather and finely polished wood begins to emerge, a rich, grounding aroma that deepens with each gentle step, promising quiet contemplation. The air within the study feels noticeably stiller, a contained calm that seems to absorb even the faintest, most distant echoes of the city's ceaseless hum, creating a profound sense of quietude. The floor beneath your feet undergoes a subtle, comforting transition, shifting from the cool, slick marble to a finely woven deep pile rug, its dense, resilient fibers offering a soft, silent welcome, cushioning each deliberate step with an almost imperceptible give. The light here is intentionally softer, a series of precisely angled spotlights illuminating the bespoke bookshelves with a warm, inviting glow, meticulously creating pockets of soft radiance that gently highlight the rich, varied textures of the room. You move deeper into the tranquil heart of the study, your eyes slowly and gently scanning the meticulously curated shelves that line the walls from floor to ceiling. Each individual shelf, crafted from a dark, rich walnut wood with an almost imperceptible, finely polished grain, holds an array of leather-bound volumes, their spines presenting a subtle spectrum of deep maroons, forest greens, and muted earth-toned browns. The air, though still, seems to hold the quiet weight of countless stories, an unspoken invitation, a gentle pull to explore the worlds contained within. You pause before a particular section, your fingertips hovering just inches from the tightly packed rows of books, feeling the subtle, cool draft from the discreet air conditioning vents, a faint, almost weightless whisper against your exposed skin. Your eyes slowly drift along the spines, allowing your gaze to trace the delicate, intricate gold tooling and the precisely embossed titles, each one a subtle work of art in itself, a testament to antique craftsmanship. You notice the varied, nuanced textures of the leather bindings. Some appear smooth and almost glossy, reflecting the soft light in fleeting glints, while others possess a finer, more pebbled grain, promising a distinct and unique tactile experience. A specific volume, positioned slightly deeper on its shelf, catches your attention. Its deep crimson leather is subtly softened at the edges, a gentle wear that hints at previous journeys through its cherished pages. With a soft, deliberate motion, you extend your hand, your fingers gently brushing against the cool, firm spines of its immediate neighbors. A faint, almost inaudible whisper of friction, a soft rustle of aged paper. You grasp the chosen book, feeling its solid, comforting weight, its balanced heft, as you slowly, carefully pull it from its long-held resting place on the shelf. A soft, almost imperceptible sigh of displaced air as it slides smoothly free. You hold the substantial leather-bound volume cradled securely in both hands, feeling the cool, smooth expanse of its cover, the subtle, raised texture of the embossed title under the pad of your thumb. The rich, earthy, distinct scent of aged leather is more pronounced now, a comforting, deeply familiar aroma that gently fills your senses, mingling with the faint, sweet notes of old paper. The substantial, leather-bound volume rests gently in your hands, its cool, smooth surface a comforting presence, as you slowly turn from the bespoke shelves in the study. The rich, earthy scent of aged leather, now more pronounced, mingles subtly with the faint, sweet notes of old paper, creating a deep, grounding aroma that fills the quiet air around you. The soft, deep pile rug beneath your bare feet continues to absorb every sound, cushioning each deliberate step as you begin to move away from the main library wall, drawn towards a more intimate corner of the room. Your gaze drifts towards a secluded reading nook, bathed in a slightly softer, more focused light from a single, artfully designed floor lamp, its warm glow creating an inviting pool of amber. The air here feels even more perfectly still, a subtle difference from the general study area, as if this space is specifically calibrated for profound quiet. The faint, almost imperceptible hum of the Penthouse's sophisticated climate control system, a constant low thrum, becomes slightly more distinct in this hushed corner, a steady, rhythmic breath that underlines the deep tranquility. You approach a deeply upholstered armchair, its generous proportions and inviting curves promising profound comfort. The fabric, a finely woven cashmere blend in a muted charcoal, appears incredibly soft, almost sensuous, even from a distance. As you reach the chair, you let your fingers trail across its smooth, resilient surface, feeling the delicate nap of the fibers, a subtle, almost imperceptible texture that invites touch. The chair is positioned to face a discreet, frosted glass panel, which diffuses the soft, indirect light from the hallway beyond, creating a soft, luminous backdrop without any harshness or direct view. With a gentle, unhurried motion you lower yourself into the armchair. The cushions yield with a soft, silent sigh, accommodating your form with effortless support. A luxurious embrace that cradles your body without a single point of pressure. The cashmere blend fabric feels exquisitely soft and warm against your skin, a comforting weight that settles around you. You arrange the leather-bound book on your lap, its substantial weight feeling perfectly balanced, and lean back, allowing your head to rest against the high, supportive back of the chair. The subtle scent of aged leather rises faintly from the book, a gentle, familiar whisper. Now fully settled, the subtle hum of the sophisticated climate control system becomes a more focal point of your auditory awareness. It's not a distraction, but rather a consistent, low-frequency drone, a rhythmic pulse that seems to blend seamlessly with the quiet of the room. You can almost feel the gentle, imperceptible circulation of perfectly conditioned air, maintaining an exact, steady temperature that is neither too warm nor too cool. A testament to the precision engineering that governs the Penthouse's atmosphere. It's a sound that is both omnipresent and easily ignored, a soft white noise that helps to quiet any stray thoughts, creating a peaceful, enveloping cocoon. You let your eyes drift, not necessarily focusing on the words of the book, but simply observing the soft ambient light playing across its leather cover, tracing the delicate gold tooling. The gentle, steady hum of the climate control becomes a soft, almost hypnotic pulse, inviting a deeper sense of relaxation as the quiet evening deepens around you. The subtle, consistent hum of the climate control, a steady companion in the reading nook, gently begins to recede from your conscious awareness as you slowly, almost imperceptibly, shift your weight. The luxurious cashmere blend of the armchair, which had cradled you so perfectly, softly releases its hold as you push yourself upwards, a quiet, unhurried motion. The leather-bound volume, its rich, earthy scent still faintly lingering, is carefully placed on a small, polished side table, its cool, smooth surface a quiet resting place. Your bare feet once again find the deep pile of the study's rug, its dense fibers offering a soft, silent embrace, absorbing any sound of movement. You drift away from the intimate warmth of the reading nook, leaving behind the concentrated glow of the floor lamp, and move towards a different, more expansive space within the penthouse. The air here in the study, previously imbued with the scent of old paper and leather, gradually transitions to a cleaner, more neutral fragrance as you approach a wide, minimalist doorway, its frame almost invisible against the pristine wall. Stepping through the opening, you enter what feels distinctly like a private gallery space, a sanctuary of calm and curated beauty. The flooring here shifts again, from the soft rug to the familiar, cool expanse of polished marble, its unyielding surface a grounding presence underfoot. The lighting is meticulously designed, a series of discreet, precisely aimed spotlights, cast soft, focused beams onto various points around the room, illuminating individual artworks with a gentle, almost reverent glow. The walls are a pristine, unbroken white, allowing the art to command quiet attention, absorbing any stray light and sound, creating a profound sense of stillness. Your gaze is drawn to a particular contemporary art piece, centrally positioned and bathed in a soft, ethereal light from above. It is a sculptural form, abstract and compelling, crafted from a single, continuous sheet of brushed metal that has been expertly curved and folded into an elegant, organic shape. The metal itself possesses a muted, silver-gray sheen, its surface subtly textured, a fine, almost imperceptible grain that catches the light in 1,000 tiny, diffused reflections. You approach it slowly, your steps hushed, feeling the absolute quiet of the space, a silence so complete it seems to hum with its own presence. You stand before the piece, allowing your eyes to trace its fluid lines and subtle contours. The soft spotlights create delicate gradients of light and shadow across its surface, emphasizing the gentle curves and sharp, deliberate folds. As you lean slightly closer, you notice how the brushed finish of the metal seems to absorb the light, rather than reflect it harshly, giving the artwork a quiet, internal luminescence. There's a faint, clean metallic scent in the air, almost imperceptible, mingling with the fresh, neutral coolness of the gallery. You observe the meticulous precision of its construction, the seamless transitions of its form, a testament to its bespoke craftsmanship. You let your eyes soften, allowing the interplay of light and shadow on the brushed metal to become a calming, almost hypnotic dance. The profound quiet of the gallery envelops you, a gentle invitation to simply observe and appreciate the stillness of the art. The profound quiet of the gallery, which had so gently enveloped you as you admired the contemporary art piece, now softly encourages a shift in your attention. The subtle, diffused glow from the spotlights, still highlighting the brushed metal sculpture, creates a quiet counterpoint as you slowly, almost imperceptibly, step back from its fluid form. The cool, expansive marble floor beneath your bare feet offers its familiar, grounding presence, each touch a soft, silent anchor in the vast, serene space. You begin to move with a quiet, unhurried grace, drifting away from the immediate vicinity of the artwork. Your steps are light, absorbed entirely by the polished stone, creating no echo in the hushed air. The subtle, clean metallic scent that had lingered near the sculpture now gradually fades, replaced by the faint, neutral coolness of the gallery's perfectly conditioned air. As you glide across the room, your gaze naturally lowers, drawn downwards towards the floor itself. A vast, dark expanse of meticulously polished ebony wood that defines a distinct section of the gallery. The transition from the cool, light-toned marble to the deep, almost liquid black of the ebony floor is seamless, a deliberate shift in both material and mood. As your bare feet meet the polished wood, you feel a distinct, subtle warmth, a gentle contrast to the marble's chill, yet equally smooth and finely finished. The ebony is polished to an extraordinary depth, its surface reflecting the ambient light with an almost mirror-like quality, absorbing all but the most direct beams into its rich, dark heart. A faint, earthy scent of refined wood polish, subtle and clean, rises gently from its surface, a grounding aroma in the quiet air. It is upon this deep, reflective canvas that the distant city lights, previously observed through the vast windows, now appear to dance, not directly but as intricate, shimmering reflections, tiny points of diffused light scattered across the polished ebony. Each distant twinkle from the city outside is captured and softened, transforming into an ethereal, elongated streak, or a delicate, blurred orb that seems to float just beneath the surface of the wood. You pause, allowing your eyes to trace these luminous patterns, watching them subtly shift and waver with the faintest changes in light or your own perspective. Like a silent, slow-motion aurora, you take another slow, deliberate step, feeling the gentle, smooth contact of your foot on the polished wood. With each movement, the reflected city lights on the floor subtly reconfigure themselves, creating new, fleeting constellations of light that stretch and contract with a quiet, almost magical fluidity. Some reflections are crisp, sharp pinpricks, while others are soft, elongated blurs, hinting at the speed of distant vehicles or the height of towering structures. The profound stillness of the gallery, broken only by the almost imperceptible hum of the climate control, allows these visual whispers to fully capture your attention, inviting a deep, unhurried observation. You let your gaze settle on a particularly intricate cluster of reflected lights, watching their gentle, silent dance across the dark, lustrous surface. The cool, smooth ebony floor provides a tranquil stage for this quiet, mesmerizing performance, drawing you deeper into a peaceful, visual rhythm. The intricate reflections of city lights, a silent, shimmering dance across the polished ebony floor, gently begin to blur as you slowly lift your gaze. The cool, almost liquid surface of the wood, which held such mesmerizing patterns, now softly recedes from your immediate focus as you turn. Your bare feet, accustomed to the luxurious smoothness of the gallery's dark floor, glide with a quiet, unhurried grace, carrying you towards a new, even more tranquil space within the penthouse. You move through a discreet, almost hidden doorway, its flush design blending seamlessly into the pristine white wall, marking a transition into a sanctuary of profound calm. The air immediately shifts, becoming subtly warmer, imbued with a delicate, herbaceous scent that gently unfolds around you. This is your private spa bathroom, a space of meticulous design, where every element contributes to a sense of serene retreat. The floor here is a large format, matte porcelain, cool and smooth underfoot, yet offering a soft, almost imperceptible texture that grounds each step. The light is soft, indirect, emanating from hidden coves in the ceiling, casting a warm, enveloping glow that smooths every surface. As you step further into the spacious bathroom, the calming scent becomes more distinct. It is the unmistakable aroma of lavender, pure and subtle, diffused through the air with a quiet, consistent presence. Your eyes are drawn to a sleek, minimalist diffuser, crafted from brushed ceramic in a soft, muted tone, positioned on a polished, floating shelf of pale, natural wood. A faint, almost invisible plume of vapor rises gently from its top, a silent, steady breath carrying the soothing essence into the air, a visible testament to its continuous, quiet work. The air feels perfectly still, yet alive with this gentle fragrance. You move closer to the diffuser, your steps hushed on the matte porcelain, feeling the slight increase in humidity in the immediate vicinity of the fine mist. You lean in slightly, taking a slow, deep breath, allowing the delicate, herbaceous notes of lavender to fill your senses. It is a clean, pure scent, not overpowering, but deeply calming, carrying a subtle sweetness that hints at sun-warmed fields. Each inhalation feels like a gentle release, a quiet invitation for any lingering tension to simply melt away. The subtle, almost imperceptible whir of the diffuser's internal mechanism is the only sound, a soft, steady pulse that blends seamlessly with the enveloping quiet. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the soothing aroma fully encompass you. The scent of lavender seems to permeate the very air, settling into the smooth, cool surfaces of the marble vanity, the polished chrome fixtures, and the soft, fresh towels neatly stacked on a nearby teak bench. The subtle warmth of the room combined with the gentle fragrance creates a cocoon of sensory comfort, a quiet promise of rest. The faint, high-pitched hum of the penthouse's overall climate control system, a constant, distant presence, now feels even further away, softened and muted by the immediate, intimate calm of this spa-like space. You open your eyes, feeling a profound sense of peacefulness settle deep within you. The calming scent of lavender continues its gentle, unwavering presence, a soft, aromatic embrace that prepares you for deeper tranquility as the evening continues its slow, unhurried progression. The calming scent of lavender, a delicate and pure aroma, continues to gently permeate the air around you in the private spa bathroom, a soothing embrace that still lingers from the diffused oils. You slowly, almost imperceptibly draw a final, deep breath, allowing the herbaceous notes to settle within your senses, a quiet prelude to the deepening tranquility. The subtle, almost invisible plume of vapor from the ceramic diffuser continues its silent, steady ascent, a visual whisper of its continuous, quiet work in the soft, indirect light. You begin to move away from the diffuser, your steps unhurried and deliberate on the large format, matte porcelain tiles. Each contact of your bare foot against the cool, smooth surface of the tile is a soft, grounding sensation, a familiar texture. The air, perfectly conditioned, maintains its gentle warmth, a constant, enveloping presence. As you take a few more steps, a subtle shift begins to register beneath your soles, a faint, almost imperceptible warmth rising from the floor itself. A new, comforting sensations slowly unfurling. Your path leads you towards the center of the spacious bathroom, where the floor subtly transforms. The matte porcelain gives way to a section of meticulously crafted mosaic tiles, smaller in scale, each piece a tiny, polished square. As your bare feet fully settle onto this new surface, a gentle, pervasive warmth radiates upwards, a profound and deeply comforting sensation that spreads instantly from your soles through your entire body. It is not a hot, intense heat, but a consistent, mild warmth, precisely calibrated to be profoundly soothing, a silent luxury beneath your skin. You pause, allowing the gentle warmth to fully encompass your feet, feeling the subtle, almost imperceptible texture of the individual mosaic tiles. They are smooth and cool to the touch on their surface, yet beneath, the radiant heat flows, creating a delightful contrast. Each tiny tile, perfectly laid, offers a minute, distinct point of contact, a finely textured embrace that is both firm and yielding under the soft pressure of your weight. You notice the subtle variations in the natural stone of the mosaic, faint veins and delicate flecks of color that seem to absorb the soft, ambient light, giving the floor a quiet, internal glow. The deep quiet of the bathroom, broken only by the almost imperceptible whir of the diffuser and the distant, hushed hum of the penthouse's climate control, allows this tactile sensation to become the central focus of your awareness. You begin to take slow, deliberate steps across the heated mosaic, feeling the even distribution of warmth with each new placement of your foot. The sensation is consistent, unwavering, a continuous, comforting blanket of heat that follows your every movement. The delicate, sweet scent of lavender still lingers faintly in the air, a gentle, aromatic layer that blends seamlessly with the physical comfort of the heated floor. You let your shoulders subtly relax, feeling any residual tension gently dissipate with each warm step, your body responding to the profound sense of ease that this engineered comfort provides. The smooth, polished surface of the tiles seems to absorb any sound your feet might make, leaving only a profound, enveloping silence. You continue your slow, unhurried stroll across the warm, mosaic-tiled floor, simply allowing the gentle, consistent heat to soothe and ground you. The pervasive warmth from beneath, combined with the lingering, calming scent of lavender, creates a deep sense of peacefulness, a quiet invitation to surrender to the unfolding tranquility. The gentle, pervasive warmth radiating from the heated mosaic tiles beneath your bare feet slowly begins to diminish as you take a final, lingering step away from the heart of the private spa bathroom. The delicate, calming scent of lavender, which had so thoroughly enveloped the space, subtly recedes with each quiet breath, a faint, lingering whisper in the perfectly conditioned air. You glide across the cool, matte porcelain floor, its smooth surface a familiar, grounding presence as you transition from the serene sanctuary of the bath to the quiet luxury of your bedroom. You pass through a wide, arching doorway, leaving behind the soft, indirect glow of the spa bathroom. The air in the bedroom feels slightly different, perhaps a touch cooler, exquisitely fresh, a testament to the penthouse's sophisticated climate control. The flooring here shifts again, from the cool porcelain to a plush, deep pile carpet in a muted, neutral tone, its dense fibers offering an immediate, silent cushioning beneath your bare feet. Each step is absorbed, creating no sound, only a profound sense of softness and quiet. The ambient lighting in the bedroom is thoughtfully subdued, a series of discrete, integrated fixtures casting a warm, inviting glow that smooths every surface and eliminates any harsh shadows. Your attention is drawn towards an expansive vanity that commands a quiet section of the bedroom, a study in understated elegance. It is crafted from a single, seamless slab of polished white marble, its surface cool and luminous, reflecting the soft light with a deep, subtle sheen. Above it, a large, frameless mirror extends almost to the ceiling, its pristine surface offering a wide, unblemished reflection of the tranquil room. On the marble surface, a few carefully selected, minimalist bottles of exquisite oils and creams are arranged with precise spacing, their glass catching the soft light. The air around the vanity holds a faint, clean scent, a subtle blend of polished stone, and perhaps a whisper of a delicate, fresh linen. You approach the vanity, your steps hushed, and pause before the mirror. Your gaze settles on a silken dressing gown, draped with effortless elegance over a custom-designed, brushed metal valet stand positioned beside the marble counter. The fabric is a deep, muted charcoal, almost black, but with an inherent luminosity that allows it to absorb and diffuse the soft light, revealing the exquisite quality of the silk. You extend your hand, your fingers gently tracing the fluid lines of its folds, feeling the cool, impossibly smooth texture of the silk against your skin. It feels weightless, yet substantial, a testament to its fine weave and luxurious drape. With a slow, deliberate motion, you carefully lift the dressing gown from the valet. The silk shimmers with a soft, almost liquid movement as it falls, a quiet cascade of fabric. You bring it closer, feeling its exquisite lightness, its cool, smooth touch against your arms. A faint, clean scent of fresh laundry, subtle and pure, emanates from the silk, mingling with the lingering notes of lavender from the bathroom. You begin to arrange its wide, flowing panels, allowing the fabric to settle around your form, feeling the gentle, cool embrace of the silk as it drapes effortlessly over your shoulders and arms. Each fold seems to find its natural place, the material yielding with an almost imperceptible whisper of movement. You stand for a moment before the mirror, allowing the silken folds to settle completely, feeling the quiet comfort of the fabric against your skin. The soft, embracing coolness of the silk, combined with the profound quiet of the bedroom, creates a deep sense of peacefulness, a gentle invitation to simply be. The cool, impossibly smooth silk of your dressing gown settles fully around you, its weightless drape, a comforting embrace as you stand before the expansive bedroom vanity. The faint, clean scent of fresh laundry, subtle and pure, emanates from the fabric, mingling with the lingering notes of lavender that occasionally drift from the adjacent spa bathroom. Your reflection in the vast frameless mirror is soft, diffused by the subdued ambient lighting, creating a tranquil, almost painterly image of the quiet room. You remain still for a moment, allowing the profound sense of peacefulness to deepen, the soft rustle of the silk now completely hushed. Your bare feet rest gently on the plush, deep pile carpet, its dense fibers absorbing every sound, creating an enveloping silence. From the corner of your eye, a subtle, almost imperceptible movement registers. A discreet personal attendant, a quiet presence you had almost forgotten, moves with an effortless, practiced grace within the periphery of your vision, their steps utterly silent on the thick carpet. They are dressed in a crisp, dark uniform, a shadow of efficiency against the muted tones of the room. Your gaze softly drifts to observe their methodical actions. The attendant approaches a pristine, built-in linen cupboard, crafted from the same dark, rich walnut wood as the study shelves, its concealed doors opening and closing with a soft, almost inaudible click. a testament to precision engineering. From within, they retrieve a stack of freshly laundered towels, their pristine white folds appearing impossibly crisp and uniform, a stark yet inviting contrast against the dark wood. The faint, clean scent of pure cotton and a hint of gentle fabric softener subtly reaches you, a whisper of freshness carried on the perfectly conditioned air. With an almost meditative focus, the attendant begins the precise placement of these fresh towels. Each towel is lifted with meticulous care, its generous dimensions and substantial weight evident even from your distance. You watch as they arrange the first towel with deliberate precision on the edge of the marble vanity, right beside the minimalist bottles of oils. Its edges are perfectly aligned, its surface smoothed with a single, gentle swipe of a hand, erasing any hint of a crease. The thick, plush loops of the terry cloth appear incredibly soft, promising a luxurious absorbency, its pure white color reflecting the soft, warm light with a subtle, inviting luminescence. There is no sound, only the quiet visual rhythm of their practiced movements. Next, a smaller hand towel is folded into a precise rectangle, its corners sharp and placed meticulously atop the larger one, creating a subtle, elegant stack. The attendant's fingers move with an almost balletic grace, never hurried, never clumsy. Each adjustment a testament to disciplined attention to detail. You notice the way the light catches the individual fibers of the cotton, revealing their exquisite softness, a silent invitation to touch. The air in the room remains perfectly still, the only movement being the quiet, focused actions of the attendant, a calming tableau of understated service. The distant, low hum of the penthouse's climate control continues its steady, unobtrusive rhythm, a consistent backdrop to this scene of quiet, domestic luxury. You continue to watch, allowing your eyes to gently follow the attendant's smooth, unhurried movements as they complete their task. The fresh, precisely folded white towels, now perfectly arranged, stand as a quiet symbol of comfort and readiness in the tranquil bedroom, inviting a deeper sense of peacefulness as the night unfolds. The cool, impossibly smooth silk of your dressing gown, which had settled so perfectly around you, now seems to breathe with your every unhurried movement. The faint, clean scent of fresh laundry, pure and subtle, still emanates from its flowing folds as you gently turn from the bedroom vanity. The image of the precisely folded white towels, a silent testament to meticulous care, softly recedes from your mind's eye as you begin to walk, your bare feet sinking into the plush, deep pile carpet, its dense fibers absorbing every whisper of your step. You drift with a quiet, deliberate grace across the tranquil expanse of the bedroom, the subdued ambient lighting casting long, soft shadows that stretch and recede with your passage. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence. As you approach the wide, precision-engineered sliding glass door leading to a different section of the terrace, a familiar, faint, almost imperceptible whisper of the outside world begins to filter in, drawing you towards the night. Stepping through the open threshold, the air immediately shifts, becoming subtly cooler and carrying a distinct, clean scent of the open sea and distant desert, a natural perfume that replaces the controlled freshness of the interior. The plush carpet gives way to the finely grooved outdoor tiling, cool and subtly textured beneath your bare feet, providing a gentle grip. You move towards a secluded seating arrangement, nestled within a quiet alcove of the terrace, shielded slightly from the broader view. This bespoke lounge, crafted from a dark, weather-resistant wood, features deep, inviting cushions upholstered in a muted, resilient outdoor fabric. You settle into the generous cushions, feeling their firm yet yielding support, a perfect cradle for your form. The fabric is cool against your skin, a smooth, tightly woven material that feels substantial and durable, designed for enduring comfort beneath the open sky. Your dressing gown, a cascade of cool silk, drapes effortlessly around you, its weightless presence barely felt. As you lean back, allowing your head to rest against a soft, supportive pillow, the gentle, consistent murmur of the distant Arabian Gulf, a rhythmic swoosh against the shore, rises faintly to meet you, a soothing, ancient sound. Your gaze lifts, drawn upwards and outwards, towards the iconic silhouette of the Palm Jumeirah. Now, under the soft ethereal glow of the moon, its intricate fronds are revealed not as a lattice of artificial lights, but as a vast, organic pattern, softly illuminated against the deep indigo of the night sky. The moon, a luminous pearl, casts a gentle, silvery light that bathes the delicate curves of the fronds, highlighting their intricate geometry. You notice the subtle, almost imperceptible sway of the distant palm leaves, their dark, feathery outlines occasionally catching the moonlight in fleeting glimmers, creating a slow, rhythmic dance against the vast, dark canvas. A faint, almost inaudible rustle, a whisper of the breeze moving through the distant foliage, reaches your ears, a soft, natural counterpoint to the city's hushed hum. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the gentle coolness of the night air trace the contours of your face, a weightless, calming touch. The image of the moonlit fronds, their silent, rhythmic sway, lingers behind your eyelids, a tranquil, ever-present tableau inviting deeper rest. The tranquil image of the moonlit fronds, their delicate, feathery outlines softly illuminated against the deep indigo of the night sky, slowly begins to soften at the edges of your vision. You remain deeply settled within the bespoke outdoor lounge, feeling the firm yet yielding embrace of its generous cushions. The cool, smooth silk of your dressing gown drapes effortlessly around you, its weightless presence a gentle comfort in the subtle coolness of the night air. The distant rhythmic murmur of the Arabian Gulf, which had been a quiet background presence, now gently draws your focus, becoming a more central, enveloping sound. You adjust your position almost imperceptibly, allowing your body to sink a fraction deeper into the resilient, muted charcoal fabric of the lounge. The cool evening breeze, carrying a delicate, clean scent of salt and open water, continues its whisper-like touch across your exposed skin, a constant, refreshing caress. You close your eyes, allowing your other senses to heighten, to fully immerse yourself in the subtle symphony of the night. The faint, almost inaudible rustle of distant palm leaves, stirred by the same gentle breeze, occasionally weaves through the quiet air, a soft, organic counterpoint. With your eyes closed, the sound of the Arabian Gulf waves becomes exquisitely clear, a delicate, almost imperceptible whisper from your elevated vantage point. It is not a crashing roar, but a soft, consistent swoosh, a rhythmic exhalation and inhalation of the vast body of water far below. You focus on its cadence, the gentle, steady rise and fall, a hypnotic pattern that seems to slow your own breath, aligning it with the ancient rhythm of the sea. The sound travels upwards, softened by distance, losing its sharp edges, arriving as a diffused, comforting presence that vibrates subtly through the very air around you. You notice the subtle variations within this whisper, Sometimes a fraction louder, a slightly more pronounced sigh as a larger wave perhaps breaks on a distant shore, creating a barely audible, extended hush. Then it recedes, returning to its consistent, soft murmur, a steady, unwavering pulse. The air around you feels perfectly still, yet alive, with this gentle acoustic, creating a profound sense of isolation and peace, as if you are suspended in a cocoon of quiet sound. The smooth, resilient fabric of the lounge feels cool and steady beneath you, a grounding tactile sensation that anchors you to this moment of deep listening. You take a slow, deep breath, allowing the clean, saline scent of the distant sea to fill your lungs, a pure and refreshing aroma that blends seamlessly with the rhythmic whisper of the waves. The faint, low thrum of the penthouse's climate control, a distant, almost forgotten hum from within the building, now feels entirely absorbed by the more immediate, natural sounds of the Gulf, becoming an indistinguishable part of the profound quiet. The coolness of the night air, a consistent gentle presence, continues to softly caress your face and hands, a comforting, weightless touch that enhances the feeling of deep tranquility. You remain still, allowing the almost imperceptible whisper of the Arabian Gulf waves to wash over you, a continuous, soothing lullaby that invites a deeper surrender to the peaceful rhythm of the night. The almost imperceptible whisper of the Arabian Gulf waves, which had cradled you in its rhythmic sound, slowly begins to fade from your conscious mind as you gently stir from the deep comfort of the secluded terrace lounge. The cool evening air, with its delicate scent of salt and open water, still brushes against your skin, a final, weightless touch before you transition indoors. The resilient, muted charcoal fabric of the lounge softly releases its hold as you push yourself upwards, a quiet, unhurried motion, your bare feet finding the familiar, finely grooved outdoor tiling, cool and subtly textured beneath your soles. You take a slow, deliberate step away from the lounge, leaving behind the moonlit fronds of the Palm Jumeirah, their subtle sway now a distant memory. Your path leads you towards the wide, precision-engineered sliding glass door, its dark surface mirroring the deep night sky. As you pass through the open threshold, the air immediately shifts, becoming subtly warmer, the conditioned coolness of the penthouse interior replacing the natural breeze. The outdoor tiling gives way to the plush, deep pile carpet of your bedroom, its dense fibers offering an immediate, silent cushioning. The ambient lighting in the bedroom is thoughtfully subdued, integrated fixtures casting a warm, inviting glow. Your silken dressing gown feels exquisitely cool against your skin. You glide across the tranquil expanse of the bedroom, drawn by the undeniable invitation of your oversized bed. It stands as a majestic centerpiece, its low, wide frame crafted from a dark, rich wood, with an almost invisible, finely polished grain that absorbs light. The bed is meticulously made, a pristine expanse of cool, crisp linen sheets in a pure, unblemished white, stretched taut and smooth across the expansive mattress. A faint, clean scent of fresh linen, subtle and pure, emanates from the bedding, a gentle promise of deep, undisturbed rest. The quiet hum of the penthouse's climate control, a constant, distant presence, forms a low, steady background rhythm to the profound stillness of the room. You approach the bed, your movements unhurried, a quiet anticipation with each soft step on the plush carpet. Your hands, with a deliberate, gentle motion, reach towards the edge of the perfectly tucked linen sheet. Your fingertips first brush against the cool, smooth surface of the fabric, feeling its crisp, almost starched quality, a sensation of pristine freshness. The linen is substantial, finely woven, yet possesses a delicate, almost ethereal lightness. You grasp the edge, feeling the slight tension of the taut material, and begin to pull it back, slowly, carefully, peeling it away from the smooth, cool surface of the top duvet. As you pull, the linen sheet separates from the duvet with a soft, almost imperceptible whisper, a gentle rustle of fabric against fabric that is absorbed by the deep quiet of the room. The sound is a delicate invitation, a quiet unfolding. The sheet cascades downwards in a series of gentle, fluid folds, revealing the pristine, cloud-like expanse of the duvet beneath, its pure white surface appearing incredibly soft and inviting. The air trapped between the layers, now released, carries a slightly cooler, fresher essence, a gentle breath of clean linen. You continue to pull the sheet back further, exposing more of the soft, yielding surface of the mattress, its plush, supportive comfort now fully revealed. The cool, crisp linen sheets lie neatly folded back, a clear pathway to the inviting softness of the bed. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen continues to softly fill the air, a gentle, unwavering promise of tranquil slumber. The cool, crisp linen sheets, pulled back with a soft, inviting whisper just moments ago, now reveal the expansive, pristine surface of your oversized bed. The pure white duvet, a cloud-like expanse, seems to beckon, promising deep comfort. Your bare feet, accustomed to the plush, deep pile carpet, carry you with an unhurried grace towards the head of the bed, drawn by the waiting pillows. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, subtle and pure, now feels more concentrated, rising gently from the bedding, a quiet invitation to rest. You reach the head of the bed, feeling the slight resistance of the thick carpet beneath your toes as you pause. Before you, a generous arrangement of plush, down-filled pillows rests, each encased in its own crisp, white linen pillowcase, their corners precisely tucked. They appear soft and inviting, yet you know that optimal comfort requires a personal touch, a gentle adjustment. The ambient light in the bedroom, thoughtfully subdued, casts a soft, warm glow that highlights the subtle texture of the linen, inviting your touch. The pervasive low hum of the penthouse's climate control continues its steady, unobtrusive rhythm, a consistent backdrop to the profound stillness of the room. With a slow, deliberate motion, you extend your hands towards the first pillow. Your fingertips brush against the smooth, cool linen, feeling its inherent crispness, a delicate friction against your skin. You grasp the pillow firmly yet gently, feeling its substantial weight and the yielding, soft resilience of the down feathers within. As you lift it slightly, a faint, almost inaudible rustle of the linen against the other pillows, and the soft, whispery shift of the downfill itself reaches your ears, a delicate, intimate sound that speaks of its plush interior. You bring the pillow closer, noticing the subtle, clean scent of the freshly laundered linen, a pure and comforting aroma. You begin to gently fluff and mold the pillow, your hands moving with a practiced, unhurried rhythm. Your fingers press into its soft, yielding surface, feeling the down shift and settle, conforming to the subtle pressure. A series of soft, airy whispers emanates from within the pillow, the sound of countless tiny feathers moving against each other, a delicate, feathery rustle that is profoundly soothing. You turn it slowly, pressing and shaping, ensuring an even distribution of the down, aiming for that perfect balance of support and softness that cradles your head just so. The linen fabric, though crisp, softens slightly under the warmth and repeated motion of your hands. becoming even more pliant and inviting. Once satisfied with the first, you turn your attention to the second pillow, positioned alongside it. You repeat the process, each movement a mirror of the last, a gentle rhythmic ritual. Your hands work with the same unhurried precision, lifting, fluffing, and molding the down, listening for the soft, airy whispers, feeling the subtle, resilient give of the feathers. The cool, crisp linen yields to your touch, slowly warming, absorbing the subtle heat from your hands as you shape it to your exact preference. The rhythmic, almost hypnotic nature of these small actions helps to quiet any stray thoughts, drawing you deeper into the present moment, focusing entirely on the tactile sensations. Finally, with both pillows perfectly adjusted, you gently arrange them at the head of the bed, side by side, their plush forms inviting. You lean in, allowing your head to rest for a moment on the soft, perfectly molded surface, feeling the down conform with a gentle, silent embrace. The cool, fresh linen against your cheek and the subtle cradling support creates a profound sense of comfort. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen continues to softly fill the air, a gentle, unwavering promise of tranquil slumber. The plush, down-filled pillows, now perfectly adjusted to your comfort, gently cradle your head for a lingering moment, their cool, crisp linen inviting a deeper surrender to the profound quiet of the bedroom. A faint, clean scent of fresh linen, subtle and pure, continues to rise from the bedding, a gentle, aromatic promise that softly permeates the air around you in the tranquil space. Yet a subtle, almost imperceptible pull, a quiet curiosity, draws your attention away from the immediate softness of the bed, towards the expansive, dark panorama beyond the vast bedroom windows, where the deep night holds its own hushed secrets and distant whispers. You slowly, almost reluctantly, lift your head from the yielding embrace of the pillows, feeling the gentle resistance of the down as it slowly, deliberately regains its original, supportive shape. With an unhurried grace, you push your body upwards from the depths of the mattress, the pristine white duvet softly releasing its hold with a faint, almost inaudible sigh of displaced air, a delicate whisper of fabric against fabric that is absorbed by the dense quiet. Your bare feet find the familiar, deep pile carpet, its luxurious fibers offering an immediate, silent cushioning, absorbing every subtle sound of your movement as you slowly step away from the oversized bed, leaving behind the precise coolness of the linen sheets, a lingering memory of their crisp, fresh touch against your skin. The warmth from your body, having rested on the bed, slowly dissipates into the cool, conditioned air. You glide across the tranquil expanse of the bedroom, your steps hushed and deliberate, drawn towards the floor-to-ceiling windows that offer an uninterrupted vista of the night. The ambient lighting, thoughtfully subdued, casts long, soft shadows that stretch and recede with your passage, creating a sense of quiet depth and gentle movement across the plush carpet. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned to a precise, comfortable temperature, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin, a whisper of engineered perfection. As you approach the vast glass, the faint, distant hum of the penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a steady, unobtrusive rhythm, becomes a more pronounced, yet still soothing, background presence, a constant, low breath of unseen machinery. Standing before the immense pane of glass, a sheer transparent wall to the outside world, you extend a hand, letting your fingertips gently come to rest upon its cool, smooth surface. The glass feels solid, unyielding, a precisely crafted boundary between the serene interior and the boundless expanse of the night sky, its immaculate surface offering no distortion. Your gaze drifts outwards, over the intricate, dark pattern of the Palm Jumeirah, now mostly obscured by shadow, save for the scattered soft glimmers of distant, precisely placed lights along its fronds, a muted constellation against the deep indigo. Far beyond, the vast, inky canvas of the Arabian Gulf stretches silently, its surface a dark, reflective mirror under the faint, diffused light of the moon, which is now higher in the sky, a distant, luminous pearl, casting a soft, ethereal glow on the water's distant undulations. The cool touch of the glass against your skin is a grounding sensation, connecting you to the immensity and quietude of the outside world, a subtle transfer of coolness that spreads gently through your fingertips. As you stand there, simply observing the quiet majesty of the night, allowing your eyes to gently blur the distant pinpricks of light into soft, glowing orbs, a new sound, delicate yet distinct, gently pierces the pervasive stillness. It is the faint, distant chime of a luxury yacht horn, a singular, clear note that travels across the vast, dark water. The pure, resonant chime of the luxury yacht horn, a singular, clear note that had traveled across the vast, dark water, now gently dissipates into the profound stillness of the night, its final echo absorbed by the cool, expansive glass of your bedroom window. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the Arabian Gulf waves, which had accompanied its fading, also softens, becoming an even more subtle, almost imperceptible whisper from your elevated vantage point. You remain by the window, your fingertips still resting lightly on the cool, smooth surface of the glass, feeling its solid, unyielding presence, a gentle boundary to the immense, quiet world outside. You slowly, almost imperceptibly, draw your hand away from the glass, the faint coolness lingering on your fingertips as you turn from the vast panorama. The distant, shimmering city lights, which had blurred into soft, glowing orbs against the deep indigo, now become a less urgent visual, receding into the background of your awareness. Your bare feet sink slightly deeper into the plush, deep pile carpet, its dense fibers offering a silent, cushioning embrace with each unhurried step. The ambient lighting in the bedroom, already subdued, seems to dim another fractional degree, a subtle, almost imperceptible softening that deepens the shadows and invites a profound sense of quietude. As you move slowly across the room, away from the direct view of the night, a subtle shift in the penthouse's internal atmosphere begins to register. The pervasive, low hum of the sophisticated climate control system, a constant, distant presence throughout the evening, now feels even softer, more diffused, as if the entire building is settling into a deeper, more profound quiet. You can almost feel the gentle, consistent circulation of perfectly conditioned air, maintaining an exact, steady temperature that is neither too warm nor too cool, a testament to the engineered perfection that ensures your comfort. This faint rhythmic thrum becomes a comforting, almost hypnotic pulse, blending seamlessly with the deep stillness that gathers around you. You pause near a tall, minimalist dresser crafted from a dark, polished wood, its surface gleaming with a deep, subtle sheen under the softened light. You let your hand drift, allowing your fingertips to lightly trace the cool, smooth surface of the wood, feeling its finely finished grain. There's an almost imperceptible creak, a soft, internal sigh from the building itself, a faint expansion or contraction of materials as the night air outside cools further, a sound so subtle it is more felt than heard, a quiet breath from the very structure of the penthouse. This soft, almost organic sound blends with the consistent hum of the climate control, creating a delicate, layered soundscape of profound quiet. The air around you feels still, contained, holding only the faintest, cleanest scent of fresh linen from the nearby bed, a pure and comforting aroma. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing your other senses to fully embrace this deepening quiet. The faint sounds of the distant city, once a subtle hum, now seem to have almost entirely receded, leaving behind only the most minute, internal whispers of the penthouse. The soft, gentle pressure of the carpet beneath your feet, the smooth coolness of your silk dressing gown, and the consistent, low thrum of the climate control create a cocoon of sensory comfort. You feel the almost imperceptible weight of the deepening night, a silent, enveloping presence that settles around you, inviting a profound stillness of mind and body. You open your eyes to the soft, muted light, feeling the quiet settling of the penthouse around you, a profound sense of peace. The entire space seems to breathe with a gentle, unified rhythm, a tranquil invitation to deep and restorative rest. The quiet settling of the penthouse around you, a profound sense of peace that had gathered in the deepening night, now gently cradles your senses as you slowly turn from the vast bedroom window. The soft, muted light, which had illuminated the distant city lights, now seems to recede further, deepening the shadows and inviting a more profound sense of stillness. Your bare feet sink into the plush, deep pile carpet, its dense fibers absorbing every whisper of your step, creating an enveloping silence that allows for subtle, intimate sounds to emerge. You move with a quiet, unhurried grace towards the oversized bed, its pristine white duvet, a soft, inviting expanse. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, subtle and pure, now feels more concentrated as you approach, a gentle, aromatic promise of deep, undisturbed rest. The soft, rhythmic hum of the sophisticated climate control system, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you. Your silk dressing gown, a cool, weightless embrace, drapes effortlessly around your form. As you draw closer to the bed, your gaze settles on the perfectly fluffed, down-filled pillows, their crisp, white linen invitingly smooth. Resting atop one of them, a small, elegant sleeping mask lies, its deep, muted charcoal silk, a soft contrast to the pristine white. It is precisely positioned, a subtle invitation to complete rest. The ambient light, a warm, soft glow from discreet, integrated fixtures, gently illuminates its smooth surface, highlighting the exquisite quality of the silk. The air around the bed feels especially still, holding only the delicate scent of clean linen. With a slow, deliberate motion, you extend your hand and gently pick up the sleeping mask. Your fingertips immediately meet the cool, smooth silk, feeling its exquisite, almost liquid texture. It is impossibly soft, a delicate caress against your skin, its inherent coolness, a comforting presence. You turn the mask over in your hand, allowing the soft light to play across its surface, revealing the subtle sheen of the silk, a deep, rich charcoal that seems to absorb all harsh reflections. The elastic band, covered in the same smooth silk, feels soft and pliable, designed for gentle comfort. There is no sound, only the quiet, tactile experience of the luxurious fabric. You begin to run your fingers slowly, almost meditatively, over the smooth, cool silk of the sleeping mask. Your thumb traces the gentle curve of its shape, feeling the subtle, almost imperceptible padding within, designed to block out every hint of light. Each stroke is soft, deliberate, creating no sound, only the delicate sensation of silk gliding against skin. The coolness of the fabric transfers to your fingertips, a refreshing touch that spreads upwards, inviting a deeper sense of relaxation. You notice the precise stitching along its edges, a testament to its bespoke craftsmanship, each thread perfectly aligned, creating an almost invisible seam. The soft, rhythmic hum of the climate control and the deep quiet of the bedroom allow this intimate, tactile experience to become the central focus of your awareness. You continue to trace the smooth, cool silk, feeling its weightless presence in your hand. The profound softness and coolness of the fabric, combined with the deep quiet of the room, creates a profound sense of peacefulness, a gentle invitation to surrender to the unfolding tranquility of the night. The cool, smooth silk of your sleeping mask, which you had just run your fingers over, now rests gently on the bedside table, a soft, muted charcoal against the dark wood. Its exquisite texture, a delicate caress against your skin, lingers in your memory as you slowly, almost imperceptibly, release your hold. The profound quiet of the bedroom, punctuated only by the soft, rhythmic hum of the penthouse's climate control, deepens around you, inviting a complete surrender to the night. You turn towards the waiting bed, its pristine white duvet a soft, inviting expanse, the cool, crisp linen sheets folded back in a clear invitation. Your bare feet, accustomed to the plush, deep pile carpet, glide with an unhurried grace as you take the final steps towards the oversized mattress. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, subtle and pure, now feels more concentrated, rising gently from the bedding, a profound aromatic promise of deep, undisturbed rest. The ambient light, a warm, soft glow from discrete, integrated fixtures, bathes the bed in a gentle radiance, highlighting its luxurious comfort. With a slow, deliberate motion, you settle onto the edge of the mattress, feeling its plush, resilient surface yield with a soft, almost inaudible sigh beneath your weight. The cool, crisp linen of the fitted sheet brushes against your legs, a refreshing touch that spreads upwards. You swing your legs onto the bed, allowing your body to fully recline, sinking into the cloud-like comfort of the duvet and the perfectly fluffed, down-filled pillows that cradle your head. The soft, yielding embrace of the down conforms effortlessly, providing a gentle yet firm support that seems custom-made for your form. A faint, feathery rustle, the quiet shift of countless tiny feathers within the pillows, reaches your ears, a delicate, intimate sound that speaks of their plush interior. As you lie there, allowing your body to fully relax into the luxurious softness of the bed, a soft, comforting presence begins to settle over your lower legs and feet. It is your cashmere throw, previously folded with meticulous care at the foot of the bed. Its deep, muted charcoal color, a mirror of your dressing gown, seems to absorb the soft light, its surface appearing incredibly soft and inviting. With a gentle, almost unconscious movement, you subtly adjust its position, allowing the finely woven fabric to drape more completely across your feet and ankles, a silent, weightless gesture of comfort. You feel the immediate, gentle weight of the cashmere throw, a soft, enveloping pressure that anchors your feet to the bed. It is not heavy, but substantial, a comforting presence that spreads a subtle warmth. The finely woven fibers feel impossibly soft against your skin, a delicate, almost ethereal texture that is both smooth and exquisitely plush. A quiet caress that invites a deeper relaxation. There's a faint, clean scent of pure cashmere, a subtle, almost imperceptible aroma that blends seamlessly with the fresh linen, creating a deeply comforting, olfactory experience. The profound quiet of the room, broken only by the steady, low thrum of the climate control, allows this tactile sensation to become the central focus of your awareness, drawing you deeper into the present moment. You allow your feet to simply rest beneath the gentle weight of the cashmere, feeling its consistent, enveloping warmth. The luxurious softness of the throw, combined with the deep quiet of the bedroom, creates a profound sense of peacefulness, a gentle invitation to surrender to the unfolding tranquility of the night. The gentle weight of the cashmere throw, which had settled so comfortably across your feet, now feels like a soft, comforting anchor as you lie deeply nestled in your oversized bed. The exquisite softness of the finely woven fibers, a delicate caress against your skin, continues to spread a subtle warmth, a quiet promise of deep rest. The profound quiet of the bedroom, punctuated only by the soft, rhythmic hum of the penthouse's climate control, deepens around you, inviting a complete surrender to the night. Your head rests perfectly in the plush, down-filled pillows, their cool, crisp linen, a refreshing touch against your cheek. You stir almost imperceptibly, a subtle shift in your weight, a gentle turning of your head on the soft down. The cool, crisp linen sheets, which had been pulled back, now lightly brush against your side, a delicate friction that is barely felt. Though the room is already bathed in a subdued ambient glow from integrated fixtures, a desire for a more focused, intimate warmth, a soft pool of light, gently arises. Your gaze drifts towards the sleek, minimalist bedside table, crafted from the same dark, polished wood as the bed frame, its smooth surface reflecting the muted light. With a slow, unhurried motion, you extend your hand from beneath the comforting cashmere, feeling the cool air briefly touch your arm before your fingertips gently reach for the base of the bedside lamp. The lamp itself is a study in understated design, a slender, brushed metal column rising from a circular, cool stone base, topped with a shade of finely woven, opaque fabric in a soft, natural tone. Your fingers trace the smooth, cool surface of the stone, feeling its inherent solidity, before locating the subtle, almost invisible touch-activated switch. The air here, close to the table, holds a faint, clean scent of polished wood. You press the switch with a delicate, almost imperceptible contact. A soft, warm glow immediately blooms from beneath the lampshade, not a sudden burst, but a gentle, gradual unfolding of light. The light is a rich, inviting amber, perfectly diffused, casting a soft, luminous circle on the dark wood of the bedside table, highlighting the subtle grain of the polished surface. There is no audible click, only the quiet visual transition from soft gloom to gentle radiance, a silent confirmation of its activation. The warmth from the bulb, though contained, seems to subtly deepen the sense of comfort in your immediate vicinity. As the soft, warm glow establishes itself, you recline fully into the pillows, allowing your eyes to gently follow the light as it extends outwards, transforming the room around you. The lamp casts long, elegant shadows that stretch and recede across the plush, deep pile carpet, reaching towards the far walls. The familiar forms of the minimalist dresser and the subtle curve of the armchair are now rendered in soft, indistinct outlines, their edges blurred by the play of light and shadow, creating a sense of quiet depth and gentle mystery. The pristine white duvet, which had seemed so bright, now takes on a creamy golden hue under the amber light, its texture softened and inviting. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen from the bed, and the subtle, steady hum of the climate control blend with the visual warmth, creating a deeply tranquil atmosphere. You let your gaze soften, allowing the long dancing shadows to become a quiet, hypnotic rhythm across the room. The soft, warm glow of the bedside lamp settles around you, a serene and comforting presence, inviting a deeper, unhurried drift into peacefulness. The soft, warm glow of your bedside lamp, which had just cast its long, gentle shadows across the quiet room, now feels like a comforting, intimate circle of light around you. The delicate warmth from the bulb subtly deepens the sense of ease as you lie deeply nestled in your oversized bed. The plush, down-filled pillows perfectly cradling your head. The cashmere throw, a gentle weight, continues to spread its subtle warmth across your feet, an anchor of comfort in the deepening night. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, pure and subtle, gently permeates the air. You stir, almost imperceptibly, a soft adjustment of your body into the luxurious softness of the mattress. The rhythmic hum of the Penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, a consistent backdrop to the profound stillness. Your gaze, soft and unfocused, drifts towards the expansive floor-to-ceiling windows, now veiled by the sheer privacy curtains. These curtains, a delicate, almost ethereal fabric in a muted cream, hang in soft, unmoving folds, diffusing the light from beyond with a gentle, milky luminescence. They filter the outside world, transforming it into a softer, more distant presence. You observe the sheer privacy curtains with a quiet, unhurried attention. The finely woven fabric, delicate yet substantial, feels cool and smooth to the eye, its subtle texture revealed by the ambient light. Through their translucent veil, the distant city lights, which had shimmered with such intricate reflections earlier, now appear even softer, more diffused, like faint, blurred stars scattered across a vast, dark canvas. The curtains themselves are perfectly still. No breeze disturbs their elegant drape, creating a sense of profound quietude, a gentle barrier that invites introspection. The air around the window feels slightly cooler, a subtle whisper of the night's chill, but it is entirely contained, softened by the delicate fabric. As you lie there, allowing your gaze to gently soften, you begin to notice a subtle, almost imperceptible change in the exterior lights visible through the sheer curtains. One by one, or in small, distant clusters, they begin a gradual fading. A distant point of light, perhaps from a high-rise office or a construction crane, subtly dims, its brilliance slowly receding, until it becomes a mere ghost of its former self, or vanishes entirely into the deep indigo of the night. Then another, far off, follows suit, its glow softening by degrees. It is not a sudden, abrupt extinguishing, but a slow, unhurried retreat of light, a quiet surrender to the advancing hours. The visual rhythm of this fading is profoundly calming, a gentle, repetitive disappearance that echoes the peaceful progression of the night. You follow the subtle visual whispers, watching as the vast panorama outside slowly gives way to deeper darkness. The sheer fabric of the curtain seems to absorb the last vestiges of the city's brilliance, transforming them into soft, fleeting impressions that barely register before fading away. The quiet hum of the climate control and the steady, low murmur of the distant Gulf become the dominant sounds, blending seamlessly with the visual quietude. The coolness of the linen and the warmth of the cashmere throw provide a comforting tactile balance, grounding you deeply in the present moment. You let your eyes gently close, allowing the image of the gradually fading exterior lights to linger behind your eyelids, a tranquil, almost hypnotic sequence. The profound quiet of the penthouse, wrapped in its soft, diffused light, settles around you, a gentle invitation to deep and restorative rest. The profound quiet of the penthouse, which had settled around you like a soft, enveloping blanket in the deepening night, now feels like an extension of your own stillness. You lie deeply nestled in your oversized bed, the plush, down-filled pillows perfectly cradling your head, their cool, crisp linen, a refreshing touch against your cheek. The gentle weight of the cashmere throw continues to spread its subtle warmth across your feet, an anchor of comfort. The soft, warm glow of your bedside lamp casts its long, gentle shadows across the room, creating an intimate, hushed ambience. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, pure and subtle, gently permeates the air, mingling with the consistent low thrum of the sophisticated climate control system, a steady, unobtrusive presence. A subtle, almost imperceptible dryness begins to register at the back of your throat, a quiet suggestion for a sip of cool, refreshing water. It's not an urgent thirst, but a gentle, internal call, a natural rhythm of the body, settling into deeper rest. You stir almost imperceptibly, a soft adjustment of your body into the luxurious softness of the mattress, the pristine white duvet softly yielding beneath you. Your gaze, soft and unfocused, drifts towards the sleek, minimalist bedside table, crafted from the same dark, polished wood as the bed frame, its smooth surface gleaming with a deep, subtle sheen under the amber light of the lamp. On the bedside table, precisely positioned, rests a bespoke crystal carafe, its elegant form catching the warm light in 1,000 tiny, internal glimmers. Beside it, an equally exquisite matching crystal tumbler waits, its rim appearing delicate yet substantial. The crystal, clear and unblemished, seems to hold the very essence of coolness within its facets. You slowly, unhurriedly, extend your hand from beneath the comforting cashmere, feeling the cool air briefly touch your arm as you reach for the carafe. Your fingers gently brush against the cool, smooth surface of the crystal, feeling its inherent solidity, its refined weight. The air here, close to the table, holds a faint, clean scent of polished wood, subtly blending with the fresh linen. With a deliberate, soft motion, you lift the crystal carafe. Its balanced weight feels cool and substantial in your hand, a testament to its quality. You then reach for the matching tumbler, its delicate rim cool against your fingertips, and position it carefully beneath the carafe's spout. As you tilt the carafe, a gentle, almost silent stream of chilled, purified water begins to flow, a clear, unbroken cascade that catches the bedside lamp's soft glow, creating fleeting, liquid sparkles. The sound of the water pouring is a delicate, almost inaudible whisper, a soft, consistent shush that fills the immediate quiet around you, a refreshing acoustic that speaks of its pristine purity. The water settles into the tumbler with a series of tiny, effervescent bubbles, rising and bursting with a faint, almost imperceptible fizz, a delicate dance of air and liquid. The coolness of the crystal carafe continues to transfer to your palm, a comforting sensation. You slowly lower the carafe back to its resting place on the polished wood, its base settling with a soft, almost imperceptible click against the smooth surface. Then, with a gentle, unhurried motion, you lift the crystal tumbler. Its weight feels perfectly balanced, substantial yet delicate, and its cool, smooth surface fits comfortably in your hand. You bring the clear, unblemished rim of the tumbler to your lips, feeling its exquisite coolness against your skin. A pure, clean scent of fresh, cool water subtly reaches your senses, a refreshing anticipation. You take a slow, deliberate sip, allowing the chilled, purified water to flood your mouth. Its coolness spreads instantly, a crisp, clean sensation that glides smoothly over your tongue and down your throat, a profound, refreshing satisfaction. The refreshing coolness of the purified water, which had just glided smoothly down your throat, now lingers as a subtle, invigorating sensation within your mouth, a pristine clarity. You hold the crystal tumbler, its exquisite coolness still transferring to your palm, a comforting presence in the soft, warm glow of the bedside lamp. The deep quiet of the penthouse, punctuated only by the soft, rhythmic hum of the sophisticated climate control, gathers around you. You lie deeply nestled in your oversized bed, the plush, down-filled pillows perfectly cradling your head, their cool, crisp linen, a refreshing touch, and the cashmere throw a gentle weight across your feet. With a slow, unhurried motion, you carefully lower the crystal tumbler back to its designated spot on the polished wood of the bedside table. Its base meets the smooth surface with a soft, almost imperceptible click, a delicate, hushed sound instantly absorbed by the quiet room. The clear, unblemished crystal reflects the amber light in fleeting, liquid glimmers. Your hand, now gently released from the cool weight of the glass, drifts with an unconscious grace towards another object, a familiar presence awaiting its rest in the soft pool of light. The air close to the table holds a faint, clean scent of polished wood, subtly blending with the fresh linen. Your fingertips lightly brush against the delicate frames of your reading glasses, feeling their cool, smooth surface. They are crafted from a fine, lightweight acetate, a material that feels subtly warm yet precisely engineered. The slender arms, cool and smooth, lead to the perfectly clear lenses, offering faint resistance as your fingertips trace their curve. You lift the glasses with a gentle, weightless motion, feeling their delicate balance, their insubstantial yet perfectly formed presence in your hand. The subtle flex of the thin frame hints at its quality. The lenses, cool and smooth, absorb the soft ambient light, reflecting it back as faint, diffused glows, a quiet invitation to stillness. The air around them holds a faint, clean scent, a subtle blend of polished acetate and a whisper of fresh linen. Your gaze, soft and unhurried, settles on a small, elegantly crafted wooden stand, positioned specifically for your glasses on the bedside table. It is carved from the same dark, rich walnut wood as the table itself, its surface polished to an extraordinary depth, revealing a deep, subtle sheen that catches the soft light. The stand consists of a slender, upright post, gently tapered, culminating in a subtle, ergonomic curve at the top, perfectly designed to cradle the bridge of the glasses. Its flat, stable base provides a solid foundation. You notice the fine, almost invisible grain of the polished wood, a subtle texture that invites the eye to linger. The air here holds a faint, earthy scent of refined wood polish, blending with the fresh linen, deepening the sense of quiet luxury. With meticulous care and unhurried precision, you bring the delicate reading glasses closer to the polished wooden stand. Your fingers gently guide the slender arms, aligning the bridge of the glasses precisely over the curved top of the upright post. There is no haste in your movements, only deliberate, focused attention. The delicate frame settles onto the smooth, curved wood with a soft, almost imperceptible whisper of contact, a sound more felt than heard. The arms of the glasses then fall naturally downwards, resting lightly against the upright post, a perfect, secure fit. The clear lenses, now angled slightly, catch the warm glow of the bedside lamp, reflecting a soft, diffused light back into the room, creating tiny, fleeting glimmers that dance quietly on the dark wood. A silent, intimate play of light. This quiet ritual, a gentle completion, allows the day's mental focus to softly recede, a release into deeper tranquility. The lingering clarity of purified water, a refreshing memory on your palate, now gently settles as you stir within the deep comfort of your oversized bed. The soft, warm glow of your bedside lamp continues its tranquil illumination, casting long, gentle shadows that stretch across the quiet room. You lay nestled in plush, down-filled pillows, their cool, crisp linen a refreshing touch against your cheek, the cashmere throw a subtle weight across your feet, spreading a delicate warmth. The rhythmic hum of the Penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, invites a deeper surrender to the night's serene embrace. Yet, a faint, inviting whisper of cedar, a new aroma distinct from the fresh linen, subtly begins to draw your attention, a quiet, internal call to another secluded space within your private sanctuary. With unhurried grace, you push yourself gently upwards from the luxurious softness of the mattress, the pristine white duvet softly yielding beneath you. Its cloud-like expanse releases its gentle hold with a faint, almost inaudible sigh of displaced air, a delicate whisper of fabric against fabric that is absorbed by the dense quiet. Your bare feet find the familiar, plush, deep pile carpet, its dense, resilient fibers offering an immediate, silent cushioning, absorbing every subtle sound of your movement as you slowly step away from the oversized bed. The cool, crisp linen sheets, now a lingering memory of their refreshing touch, remain neatly folded back, a silent invitation for your eventual return. The air around you, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form, its fluid folds moving with an almost imperceptible whisper as you begin to glide across the tranquil expanse of the bedroom. Your gaze drifts towards a wide, arching doorway, its frame almost invisible against the pristine wall, leading to a space of quiet order and curated luxury. As you approach the archway, the subtle, earthy yet undeniably fresh aroma of cedar emanates from within the expansive walk-in closet, a gentle, inviting perfume that deepens with each slow, deliberate step. The air within the closet feels noticeably stiller, a contained calm that seems to absorb any faint echoes, creating a profound sense of quietude. The plush carpet of the bedroom continues seamlessly into this inner sanctum, its luxurious fibers extending a soft, silent welcome, cushioning each deliberate step with an almost imperceptible give. The lighting here is thoughtfully designed, a series of discrete, integrated fixtures casting a warm, soft glow that eliminates any harsh shadows, meticulously highlighting the rich, natural wood of the custom cabinetry. A very slight, almost imperceptible coolness from the discrete air conditioning vents, a constant, gentle whisper, carries the distinct cedar aroma more directly towards you, a subtle, aromatic current, promising profound quietude. You move deeper into the tranquil heart of the walk-in closet, your eyes slowly and gently scanning the meticulously organized rows of garments. Each piece hangs with precise spacing on bespoke wooden hangers, crafted from the same rich, light-toned cedar wood that lines the walls from floor to ceiling, its finely polished grain visible under the soft light. You reach out a hand, your fingertips gently brushing against the smooth, cool surface of a cedar hanger, feeling its inherent solidity, its finely finished texture. The contact feels grounding, a subtle connection to the natural material. As your fingers linger, a faint, almost imperceptible release of the cedar's aromatic oils seems to intensify, a subtle, woody sweetness that fills your senses, deepening the rich, comforting fragrance that already permeated the air. The subtle, calming scent of cedar, which had gently permeated the air around you, now seems to deepen and settle. A rich, earthy aroma that grounds the quiet space of your expansive walk-in closet. The cool, smooth surface of the cedar hanger, its inherent solidity a comforting presence, slowly recedes from your fingertips as you gently withdraw your hand. The profound quiet of the closet, broken only by the almost imperceptible hum of the climate control from beyond this inner sanctum, invites a deeper sense of stillness. You turn from the meticulously organized rows of garments, leaving behind the precise spacing of the bespoke wooden hangers. Your bare feet, accustomed to the plush carpet, glide with an unhurried grace towards the center of the closet, drawn by the presence of a custom-built dressing island. The air around you, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form, its fluid folds moving with an almost imperceptible whisper as you move. The dressing island stands as a masterpiece of functional design, crafted from the same rich, light-toned cedar wood as the surrounding cabinetry, its surface polished to an extraordinary depth. Its wide, flat top is a seamless slab of pristine white quartz, cool and luminous, reflecting the soft, integrated lighting with a subtle sheen. Below the quartz, a series of drawers, each perfectly aligned, form a sleek, minimalist facade. The faint, earthy scent of refined wood polish, subtle and clean, rises gently from its surface, blending with the deeper, more resonant notes of the cedar, creating a harmonious and deeply grounding olfactory experience. You approach the dressing island, your steps hushed and deliberate on the thick carpet. Your gaze settles on one of the drawers, which has been left slightly ajar, a delicate sliver of an opening. Through this narrow gap, a faint, clean scent of soft cotton, perhaps from folded linens, subtly emerges, mingling with the pervasive cedar. You reach out a hand, your fingertips gently brushing against the smooth, cool surface of the drawer front, feeling its inherent solidity, its finely finished texture. The precision of its construction is evident in every detail, from the seamless joinery to the subtle, almost invisible handle. With a slow, unhurried motion, you place your hand flat against the face of the slightly open drawer. Your fingers spread gently, feeling the cool, smooth wood beneath your palm. You apply the barest amount of pressure, a delicate, almost imperceptible push. The drawer glides inwards with an exquisite, silent smoothness, a testament to its soft glide mechanism. There is no sound of friction, no abrupt stop, only a continuous, fluid motion, a quiet, effortless return to its perfectly flush position. The air, momentarily displaced by the closing drawer, releases a faint, soft puff of the clean cotton scent, a delicate whisper that quickly dissipates into the cedar-infused air. The subtle, almost imperceptible click as the drawer fully engages its soft close mechanism is barely audible, a final, gentle punctuation in the profound quiet. You let your hand drift away from the now perfectly closed drawer, feeling the gentle release of the completed task. The custom-built dressing island stands in silent, ordered perfection, its smooth, polished surfaces reflecting the soft, warm light, inviting a deeper, unhurried drift into the peaceful slumber that awaits. The subtle, calming scent of cedar continues its gentle, unwavering presence, a soft, aromatic embrace that promises tranquility and deep, restorative peace as the night slowly deepens around you, drawing you into a profound and quiet calm. The lingering, rich scent of cedar, the quiet embrace from your custom-built dressing island, slowly begins to recede as you gently turn from the now closed, soft-glide drawer. The profound quiet of the walk-in closet, which had held such a deep sense of order and calm, softly releases its hold, inviting you to another space of serene contemplation within the penthouse. Your fingertips, still carrying the faint, woody aroma, gently uncurl, a subtle release of the day's last task. Your bare feet, accustomed to the plush, deep pile carpet, glide with an unhurried grace as you move from the closet's inner sanctum, each step a soft whisper against the dense fibers. The carpet offers no resistance, absorbing every sound, only a profound sense of softness and quiet cushioning beneath your soles. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned to a precise, comfortable temperature, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin, a whisper of engineered perfection. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form, its fluid folds moving with an almost imperceptible, hushed whisper of fabric against fabric as you begin to glide across the tranquil expanse of the bedroom. The soft, warm glow of your bedside lamp, a familiar circle of amber, provides a comforting, intimate light that subtly guides your path without harshness, creating long, gentle shadows that stretch and recede with your passage. The rhythmic hum of the penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you, a steady, underlying breath of the building itself. You drift towards the expansive, floor-to-ceiling glass doors that lead to the main terrace, their sheer privacy curtains now drawn back with meticulous precision, revealing the vast, dark expanse of the night. As you approach the threshold, a subtle yet distinct shift in the air registers, becoming noticeably cooler and carrying a clean, faint scent of the open sea, a natural perfume, replacing the controlled freshness of the interior. Your bare feet transition from the soft carpet to the finely grooved outdoor tiling, cool and subtly textured, providing a gentle, reassuring grip with each deliberate step, a firm yet yielding surface. The distant rhythmic murmur of the Arabian Gulf, a soft, consistent swoosh against the shore, rises faintly to meet you, a soothing, ancient sound that seems to draw you further outwards, a subtle, hypnotic pulse in the vastness. You move with unhurried grace across the wide open terrace, your gaze drawn directly to the shimmering expanse of your private infinity pool. Its dark, sleek edge, crafted from a seamless slab of black granite, appears almost invisible against the deeper darkness of the gulf beyond, creating the profound illusion of water stretching endlessly into the night, dissolving into the horizon. You approach the very edge of the pool, your steps hushed on the smooth, cool outdoor tiling that surrounds it, feeling its consistent, engineered coolness beneath your soles, a solid, grounding presence. The faintest, almost imperceptible scent of clean ozone, a whisper of its pristine, purified water, drifts gently on the still night air, mingling subtly with the subtle saltiness from the distant sea, a delicate, refreshing aroma that barely registers. The air here, directly by the water's edge, feels slightly cooler, a delicate, refreshing current against your skin, a subtle caress that deepens the sense of peace. You pause, standing at the very edge of the pool, and let your eyes soften, allowing your gaze to settle upon the water's surface. Under the soft, ethereal glow of the high-riding moon, the water is utterly, perfectly still, a vast, dark mirror of liquid obsidian. The profound quiet of the night, embraced by the penthouse, continues to settle around you, deepening the serene moment as you stand at the very edge of your private infinity pool. The water's surface, under the soft, ethereal glow of the high-riding moon, remains utterly, perfectly still, a vast, dark mirror of liquid obsidian. It reflects the luminous pearl of the moon as a perfect, unwavering silver orb suspended just beneath its surface, a breathtaking optical illusion of celestial tranquility. Your bare feet rest on the cool, smooth outdoor tiling, a solid, grounding presence, and the faintest, almost imperceptible scent of clean ozone, a whisper of its pristine, purified water, drifts on the still night air, subtly mingling with the delicate saltiness from the distant sea. You simply gaze at this pristine, unbroken expanse, its glassy surface holding the reflections of distant city lights as elongated, shimmering streaks, frozen in a silent, luminous tableau. The perfection of its stillness is almost mesmerizing, a quiet, unblemished canvas that seems to absorb all movement and sound. You allow your mind to drift, to contemplate the delicate balance of this profound quietude, the absolute absence of disturbance, feeling the cool, soft silk of your dressing gown drape effortlessly around your form, a weightless presence. Then, a subtle thought, a gentle, unbidden impulse, begins to form in the quiet corners of your mind, a fleeting curiosity in the midst of such calm. You imagine, with vivid, languid clarity, a single solitary drop of water, so infinitesimally small, detaching itself from an unseen point, perhaps from a distant, unseen leaf, high above the pool. You picture its slow, deliberate descent through the cool, still air, a tiny, perfect sphere of liquid, catching the faint moonlight for a fleeting instant as it falls, a silent, weightless journey towards the unblemished surface below. The air feels so utterly motionless, so profoundly still, that the imagined descent seems to take an eternity, a slow-motion ballet of a single perfect droplet, its minute form growing ever so slightly larger in your mind's eye as it approaches its destination. You hold your breath, almost unconsciously, as the imagined drop finally makes its infinitesimal contact with the glassy expanse. There is no actual sound, of course, but in your mind, a delicate, almost imperceptible hush resonates, a tiny, hushed whisper of impact, a soft, singular punctuation mark in the profound silence. The imagined touch is so exquisitely light, so gentle, that it barely disturbs the surface tension, yet it is enough, just enough, to awaken the dormant energy within the water, to gently break the spell of its perfect stillness. The cool, smooth granite edge beneath your fingertips, as you might subtly trace its polished surface, remains solid, a constant, reassuring anchor against this imagined, delicate disturbance. The faint, clean scent of ozone from the purified water seems to momentarily intensify with this imagined event, a subtle, refreshing current. From that single, precise point of imagined contact, a perfectly formed, minute ripple begins to expand outwards, a slow, gentle, concentric circle of movement across the dark, reflective surface. You watch it grow, in your mind's eye, a flawless, ever-widening ring of disturbance, subtly catching the moon's reflection, distorting its perfect orb into a fleeting, elongated oval that stretches and thins as the ripple moves. A second, even fainter ripple follows the first, a silent echo, then a third, each one a whisper of movement, a delicate, ephemeral wave. The distant city lights, previously sharp reflections, now blur and waver within these expanding rings, their shimmer momentarily softened, their precise forms gently disrupted, before slowly regaining their clarity as the ripples pass. The profound stillness of your private infinity pool, its glassy surface once again, a perfect, dark mirror reflecting the moon's unwavering orb, now gently recedes from your immediate awareness. You slowly, almost imperceptibly, draw your gaze away from the tranquil panorama, leaving behind the faint, clean scent of ozone that had lingered on the still night air. Your bare feet, which had rested on the cool, smooth outdoor tiling, now transition with a quiet grace as you turn from the terrace, drawn inwards by the deepening quietude of the penthouse. You step through the wide, precision-engineered sliding glass doors, feeling the subtle shift in air temperature as the exquisitely fresh, conditioned coolness of the interior replaces the slightly cooler night air. The outdoor tiling gives way to the familiar, cool, polished marble of the living room, its smooth, unyielding surface, a grounding presence beneath your bare feet. Each step is hushed, absorbed by the vast, silent expanse of the floor. The ambient lighting, thoughtfully subdued, casts long, soft shadows that stretch and recede with your passage, creating a sense of quiet depth and gentle movement. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form, its fluid folds moving with an almost imperceptible, hushed whisper of fabric against fabric. The rhythmic hum of the penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you, a steady, underlying breath of the building itself, a profound and calming presence. You drift with unhurried grace across the tranquil expanse of the living room, your gaze drawn towards a focal point of elegant design, the grand fireplace. It stands as a magnificent yet understated architectural feature, crafted entirely from a single seamless block of pure white marble, its surface cool and luminous, reflecting the soft, integrated lighting with a deep, subtle sheen. The fireplace is not lit. Instead, its dark, polished hearth offers a quiet, reflective void, a testament to its purely aesthetic presence in this warm climate. The air around it feels particularly still, holding only the faint, clean scent of polished stone, a subtle, earthy aroma that grounds the space. You approach the fireplace slowly, your steps hushed on the polished marble. Your attention settles on the expansive mantelpiece, a wide, thick slab of the same pristine white marble, perfectly leveled and impeccably smooth. You extend your hand, your fingers gently reaching out. Your palm comes to rest flat against the cool, polished surface of the marble mantel, feeling its profound chill. The coolness transfers immediately, a crisp, solid sensation against your skin, a testament to the stone's inherent coolness and its substantial weight. You notice the intricate, delicate gray veins that ripple through the white stone, creating organic patterns that seem to flow and intertwine just beneath the polished surface, a silent artistry revealed by the soft, diffused light. The surface feels impossibly smooth, almost frictionless under your touch, yet there's a reassuring density beneath, a profound sense of permanence. You let your hand linger on the cool, polished marble, allowing its steady coolness to spread through your palm and fingers, a grounding, refreshing sensation. Your eyes, soft and unfocused, trace the delicate gray veins, following their subtle undulations, a quiet meditation on natural patterns. The deep quiet of the living room, with the steady, hypnotic hum of the climate control, allows this intimate, tactile experience to become the central focus of your awareness. The soft, warm glow of the bedside lamp, a distant, comforting circle of amber from the bedroom, subtly illuminates the edges of the mantel, deepening the shadows beneath and creating a gentle interplay of light and dark. The cool, polished marble of the grand fireplace mantel, its unwavering coolness, a grounding presence beneath your hand, now softly releases its hold as you slowly, almost imperceptibly, draw your palm away. The delicate gray veins in the luminous white stone, which you had traced with such quiet contemplation, fade from your immediate focus. The profound quiet of the living room, punctuated only by the soft, rhythmic hum of the penthouse's sophisticated climate control, deepens around you, inviting a further surrender to the night's serene embrace. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form. You take a slow, unhurried step back from the grand fireplace, your bare feet gliding silently across the polished marble floor. Each step is hushed, absorbed by the vast, silent expanse of the floor, creating no echo. The ambient lighting, thoughtfully subdued, casts long, soft shadows that stretch and recede with your passage, creating a sense of quiet depth and gentle movement. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin. The low thrum of the climate control, a constant, underlying breath of the building itself, continues its unobtrusive rhythm, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you, a profound and calming presence. As you drift with unhurried grace across the tranquil expanse of the living room, your attention is drawn to a subtle, rhythmic sound, so faint it almost blends with the pervasive quiet. It's a delicate, almost imperceptible tick-tock, a soft, consistent pulse that seems to emerge from a distant, unseen corner of the penthouse. This sound, so precise and regular, hints at a presence of timeless elegance, a meticulously crafted mechanism at work in the deep quiet of the night. You pause, allowing your other senses to heighten, to fully discern its delicate rhythm. Your gaze slowly shifts towards the source of this subtle sound, towards a more secluded alcove in the grand hallway, just beyond the living room's periphery. There, standing with an imposing yet graceful presence, is a meticulously crafted grandfather clock. Its tall, slender case is fashioned from a dark, rich, polished wood, perhaps a deep mahogany or walnut, its surface gleaming with a deep, subtle sheen under the softened, ambient light. The intricate grain of the wood is visible, a silent testament to its craftsmanship. The glass-fronted door revealing the polished brass pendulum within reflects the subtle light with a soft, diffused glow. The air around it feels particularly still, holding only the faint, clean scent of polished wood, a subtle, earthy aroma that grounds the space. You approach the grandfather clock slowly, your steps hushed on the polished marble of the hallway, a continuation of the living room's luxurious flooring. As you draw nearer, the almost inaudible ticking becomes slightly more distinct, yet still incredibly soft, a delicate, rhythmic tick, tock, tick, tock. It's a sound of exquisite precision, each beat perfectly spaced, a consistent, unhurried pulse that seems to measure the very stillness of the night. You lean in slightly, allowing your ear to draw closer to the polished wood of its case to fully appreciate the delicate, intricate mechanism at work within. The soft, metallic whisper of the pendulum's swing, a barely audible swish, accompanies the tick-tock, a gentle, rhythmic breath of time itself. The coolness of the polished wood, as you might gently rest your fingertips against its surface, feels solid and grounding, a subtle transfer of its inherent coolness. You close your eyes for a moment, allowing the almost inaudible ticking of the meticulously crafted grandfather clock to fill your awareness. The consistent, rhythmic tick-tock, the almost inaudible ticking of the meticulously crafted grandfather clock, a delicate, rhythmic tick-tock that had measured the profound stillness of the grand hallway, now gently recedes from your conscious awareness. You slowly, almost imperceptibly, draw your ear away from the polished wood of its case, leaving behind the faint, earthy scent of refined wood polish. The rhythmic hum of the Penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you, a steady, underlying breath of the building itself. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form. You take a slow, unhurried step back from the elegant timepiece, your bare feet gliding silently across the polished marble floor of the hallway. Each step is hushed, absorbed by the vast, silent expanse of the floor, creating no echo. The ambient lighting, thoughtfully subdued, casts long, soft shadows that stretch and recede with your passage, creating a sense of quiet depth and gentle movement. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin. The profound quiet of the penthouse, wrapped in its soft, diffused light, invites a deeper surrender to the night's serene embrace. You drift with unhurried grace towards a wide, arching doorway that leads into your opulent master bathroom, a sanctuary of pristine design and indulgent comfort. As you approach the archway, a subtle yet distinct shift in the air registers, becoming slightly warmer, imbued with a delicate, clean scent that hints at fresh linen and a whisper of ozone, a familiar aroma from earlier in the evening. The polished marble of the hallway gives way to the large format, matte porcelain of the bathroom, its cool, smooth surface offering a subtle, almost imperceptible texture that grounds each deliberate step. The lighting here is soft, indirect, emanating from hidden coves in the ceiling, casting a warm, enveloping glow that smooths every surface. As you step further into the spacious bathroom, your gaze is drawn to a carefully placed bath mat, positioned directly before the immense, freestanding soaking tub. It is a rectangle of pure white, impossibly thick and plush, its deep pile appearing incredibly soft and inviting under the soft, diffused light. The pristine white of the mat stands in quiet contrast to the pale, natural stone of the surrounding floor, a deliberate island of softness. The air around it feels particularly still, holding only the faint, clean scent of fresh cotton, a subtle, pure aroma that promises comfort. The rhythmic hum of the climate control and the distant, hushed whisper of the Gulf now feel even further away, softened and muted by the immediate, intimate calm of this spa-like space. You approach the bath mat slowly, your steps hushed on the matte porcelain, feeling the gentle warmth radiating from the heated floor beneath the tiles, a familiar and comforting sensation that spreads upwards from your soles. With a deliberate, unhurried motion, you step onto the bath mat. Your toes immediately sink into its soft, deep pile, feeling the luxurious embrace of the thick, absorbent fibers. The sensation is one of profound comfort, a gentle cushioning that yields completely beneath the soft pressure of your weight. The individual loops of the cotton terry cloth feel incredibly soft and resilient, a delicate caress that seems to absorb any tension from your feet. The pristine white fibers, though soft, possess a subtle, almost imperceptible texture that invites your toes to gently curl and stretch, exploring its plush depth. The coolness of the linen dressing gown against your skin and the warmth from the floor beneath create a subtle, comforting contrast. The luxurious embrace of the soft, deep pile bath mat, which had cushioned your toes with such profound comfort, now gently releases its hold as you slowly, almost imperceptibly, lift your feet. The subtle warmth radiating from the heated floor beneath the tiles, a familiar and comforting sensation softly recedes. The profound quiet of the opulent master bathroom, wrapped in its soft, diffused light and gentle aromas, invites a further surrender to the night's serene embrace. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form. You take a slow, unhurried step away from the bath mat, your bare feet gliding silently across the large format matte porcelain floor. Each step is hushed, absorbed by the vast, silent expanse of the floor, creating no echo. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin. The rhythmic hum of the Penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you. A steady, underlying breath of the building itself, a profound and calming presence. As you drift with unhurried grace across the tranquil expanse of the bathroom, your gaze is drawn towards the expansive marble vanity, a pristine slab of pure white, its surface cool and luminous. There, precisely positioned amidst the minimalist bottles of exquisite oils and creams, rests a delicate ceramic cup. Its muted, earthy tone contrasts softly with the polished marble, a small, quiet presence. From its rim, the very last wisps of steam are still curling, almost imperceptibly, a faint, ephemeral dance of vapor against the still air. This subtle visual, a silent whisper of warmth, hints at a forgotten cup of herbal tea, its gentle aroma now almost entirely dissipated, leaving only the faintest memory. You approach the vanity slowly, your steps hushed on the matte porcelain, feeling the gentle warmth radiating from the heated floor beneath the tiles, a continuous, comforting presence. As you draw nearer, your eyes settle on the ceramic cup, its surface now cool to the touch, no longer retaining the heat of its contents. The last, almost invisible tendrils of steam rise from its opening, so delicate they are barely discernible, shimmering for a fleeting moment in the soft, diffused light, before dissolving entirely into the perfectly conditioned air. There is no sound, only the quiet visual of this ephemeral dance, a silent, graceful surrender of warmth to coolness. The air around the cup holds a faint, delicate scent, a subtle blend of dried herbs and a whisper of clean ceramic, a ghost of its calming contents. You lean in slightly, allowing your gaze to soften, to truly observe these final, delicate wisps. Each one is unique, a tiny curling spiral, a momentary breath of warmth before it vanishes. The polished marble of the vanity, cool and smooth beneath your fingertips, as you might gently rest them near the cup, provides a stark, unchanging backdrop to this fleeting display. The soft, diffused light from the hidden coves in the ceiling catches the vapor, giving it a luminous quality, a silent, almost hypnotic movement that draws your focus, inviting a deeper sense of stillness. The rhythmic hum of the climate control and the distant, hushed whisper of the Gulf now feel even further away, softened and muted by the immediate, intimate calm of this spa-like space, allowing this visual detail to become the central focus of your awareness. You remain still, watching the very last, almost imperceptible curl of steam gently dissipate into the air, leaving the cup entirely quiescent. The last wisps of steam from the forgotten cup of herbal tea, which had curled so delicately from the ceramic, now completely dissipate into the perfectly conditioned air of your opulent master bathroom. The quiet visual of this ephemeral dance, a silent, graceful surrender of warmth, fades from your immediate awareness. The profound quiet of the bathroom, wrapped in its soft, diffused light, invites a further surrender to the night's serene embrace. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form. You take a slow, unhurried step away from the marble vanity, your bare feet gliding silently across the large format, matte porcelain floor. Each step is hushed, absorbed by the vast, silent expanse of the floor, creating no echo. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin. The rhythmic hum of the Penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you, a steady, underlying breath of the building itself. You drift with unhurried grace from the tranquil bathroom, through the wide, arching doorway and back into the more expansive quietude of your bedroom. The plush, deep pile carpet once again cushions your bare feet, its dense fibers absorbing every whisper of your step. The soft, warm glow of your bedside lamp, a familiar circle of amber, provides a comforting, intimate light that subtly guides your path without harshness, creating long, gentle shadows that stretch and recede with your passage. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, pure and subtle, gently permeates the air, a quiet promise of deep, undisturbed rest. Your gaze drifts towards the expansive floor-to-ceiling windows that line one wall of your bedroom, their sheer privacy curtains now drawn back, revealing the vast, dark expanse of the night once more. As you approach the glass, a subtle yet distinct shift in the air registers, becoming noticeably cooler, and carrying a clean, faint scent of the open sea and distant desert, a natural perfume replacing the controlled freshness of the interior. Your bare feet transition from the soft carpet to the finely grooved outdoor tiling, cool and subtly textured, providing a gentle, reassuring grip with each deliberate step, a firm yet yielding surface. The distant, rhythmic murmur of the Arabian Gulf, a soft, consistent swoosh against the shore, rises faintly to meet you, a soothing, ancient sound that seems to draw you further outwards, a subtle, hypnotic pulse in the vastness. You step onto the private balcony, a secluded extension of your bedroom, and pause. The air here feels distinctly cooler, a gentle embrace of the night. You lean slightly, allowing your arms to rest on the cool, smooth railing, its brushed metal finely finished, and imperceptibly textured beneath your fingertips. Your gaze lifts to the vast, dark sky, where the moon, a luminous pearl, casts its silvery light across the distant, intricate fronds of the Palm Jumeirah, their feathery outlines swaying almost imperceptibly. As you stand there, absorbing the quiet majesty of the night, a very soft, almost imperceptible whisper of a night breeze brushes gently against your cheek. It is not a gust, but a delicate, weightless caress, a fleeting touch that carries with it the faint, clean scent of the distant sea, and a hint of the cool, vast expanse of the desert. The sensation is profoundly calming. A subtle awakening of the skin, a quiet acknowledgement of your presence in the open air. The sound of the breeze is barely audible, a soft, ethereal mockel blending seamlessly with the distant murmur of the Gulf waves, becoming an intimate part of the night's quiet breath, a delicate, harmonious acoustic. The very softest whisper of the night breeze, which had just brushed against your cheek, now gently dissipates into the cool, still air of your private balcony. The delicate, weightless caress, a fleeting touch, fades from your immediate awareness, leaving behind the faint, clean scent of the distant sea. As the profound quiet of the night, embraced by the penthouse, invites a further surrender to its serene embrace. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form. As you remain at the railing, your arms still resting on its cool, smooth brushed metal, feeling its finely finished texture beneath your fingertips. Your gaze lifts to the vast, dark sky, where the luminous pearl of the moon continues its high-riding journey, casting its silvery light across the distant, intricate fronds of the Palm Jumeirah. The rhythmic murmur of the Arabian Gulf, a soft, consistent swoosh against the distant shore, rises faintly to meet you, a soothing, ancient sound that seems to draw you deeper into the quietude, a subtle, hypnotic pulse in the vastness. The air around you feels distinctly cooler, a gentle embrace of the night, a profound sense of stillness. You allow your eyes to drift downwards, beyond the immediate railing, towards the intricate, sprawling landscape of the Palm Jumeirah below. Here, in the softened moonlight, the countless distant palm trees, meticulously arranged along the fronds, are revealed not as static objects, but as living, breathing forms. You begin to observe their subtle rhythmic movement, a slow, gentle sway that echoes the distant murmur of the Gulf. Each individual palm, a dark, feathery outline against the slightly less dark ground, seems to respond to an unseen, gentle current of air, a slow, almost imperceptible dance that is profoundly calming. You focus on a cluster of palms, their tall, slender trunks barely visible in the diffused light, but their fronds, a more distinct silhouette, are in constant, quiet motion. They sway with a consistent, unhurried grace, a soft, undulating rhythm that is both repetitive and endlessly soothing. One frond might dip slightly, then rise, while another beside it gently curves, creating a delicate interplay of light and shadow as the moonlight catches their moving surfaces. The sound of this movement is barely audible, a faint, ethereal rustle, a whisper of dry leaves against each other, carried upwards on the subtle currents of air, blending seamlessly with the distant murmur of the waves, becoming an intimate part of the night's quiet breath. The air, still cool and fresh, seems to hold the memory of this gentle movement, a fleeting resonance that gently settles. You lean slightly further, allowing your arms to rest more fully on the cool, smooth railing, its solid presence a grounding anchor. The distant city lights, now even softer, more diffused through the advanced hours of the night, offer a faint, scattered twinkle that seems to shimmer in harmony with the gentle sway of the palms, a silent, visual symphony of quiet movement and stillness. The profound quiet of the penthouse, with the constant, low thrum of the climate control from within, feels entirely absorbed by the more immediate, natural sounds and sights of the night. The coolness of the brushed metal railing against your forearms and the soft, weightless silk of your dressing gown provide a comforting tactile balance, grounding you deeply in the present moment, a gentle invitation to simply observe and rest. You let your gaze soften, allowing the subtle rhythmic movement of the distant palm trees to become a quiet, hypnotic dance against the soft moonlight. The profound quiet of the night, embraced by the penthouse, settles around you, inviting a deeper, unhurried drift into peacefulness, a complete surrender to the serene moment and the quiet, unwavering beauty of the natural world. The subtle, rhythmic movement of the distant palm trees, a quiet, hypnotic sway against the soft moonlight, now gently recedes from your immediate focus. The delicate rustles of their fronds, a whisper of dry leaves against each other, fades into the vast, dark expanse of the night. You slowly, almost imperceptibly, draw your arms away from the cool, smooth, brushed metal of the balcony railing, leaving behind the faint, clean scent of the distant sea. The profound quiet of the night, embraced by the penthouse, invites a further surrender to its serene embrace. Your silken dressing gown, a cool, weightless cascade of charcoal, drapes effortlessly around your form. You take a slow, unhurried step back from the balcony's edge, your bare feet gliding silently across the finely grooved outdoor tiling. Each step is hushed, absorbed by the vast, silent expanse of the floor, creating no echo. The air, distinctly cooler and carrying a faint scent of the open sea, softens as you approach the wide, precision-engineered sliding glass doors. As you pass through the open threshold, the air immediately shifts, becoming subtly warmer, the exquisitely fresh, conditioned coolness of the interior replacing the natural breeze. The outdoor tiling gives way to the plush, deep pile carpet of your bedroom, its dense fibers offering an immediate, silent cushioning. The ambient lighting, thoughtfully subdued, casts long, soft shadows that stretch and recede with your passage, creating a sense of quiet depth and gentle movement. The rhythmic hum of the penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a constant, low thrum, continues its unobtrusive presence, blending seamlessly with the deep quiet that gathers around you, a steady, underlying breath of the building itself, a profound and calming presence. You drift with unhurried grace across the tranquil expanse of your bedroom, drawn by the undeniable invitation of your oversized bed. Its pristine white duvet, a soft, inviting expanse, promises deep comfort, and the plush, down-filled pillows, perfectly cradling your head, are a testament to meticulous preparation. You carefully arrange your silken dressing gown on a nearby valet stand, its fluid folds settling with an almost imperceptible whisper of fabric. With a soft, deliberate motion, you finally recline into the luxurious softness of the mattress, the crisp, cool linen sheets brushing gently against your skin as you settle into the profound comfort. The cashmere throw, a gentle weight, continues to spread its subtle warmth across your feet, an anchor of comfort. Now deeply nestled, a profound sense of quietude settles around you, enveloping the entire private penthouse sanctuary. It is not merely the absence of loud noises, but a deep, expansive silence, a rich and layered quiet that seems to fill every corner of the vast space. You close your eyes, allowing your other senses to heighten, to fully immerse yourself in this profound stillness. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, subtle and pure, now feels more concentrated, rising gently from the bedding, a constant aromatic presence that blends seamlessly with the pervasive quiet. The air, exquisitely fresh and perfectly conditioned, maintains its consistent coolness, a subtle, enveloping presence that brushes gently against your exposed skin, a whisper of engineered perfection. You focus on this deep, expansive silence, allowing it to become the central point of your awareness. It is a silence that is not empty, but full of the subtle, almost imperceptible hum of the penthouse's sophisticated climate control, a steady, low thrum that is more felt than heard, a gentle rhythmic pulse that seems to blend with the very rhythm of your own slow, steady breathing. You notice the absence of any other distinct sounds, no distant city traffic, no faint whispers from beyond the walls, only this profound, encompassing quiet. The deep, expansive silence of your private penthouse sanctuary, which had so profoundly enveloped you just moments ago, now feels less like an external presence and more like an internal state, a quiet resonance within your very being. You lie deeply nestled in the luxurious comfort of your oversized bed, the plush, down-filled pillows perfectly cradling your head. Their cool, crisp linen, a refreshing touch against your cheek. The gentle weight of the cashmere throw continues to spread its subtle warmth across your feet, an anchor of comfort in the advanced hours of the night. The soft, warm glow of your bedside lamp, now dimmed to its lowest setting, casts long, gentle shadows that stretch across the quiet room, creating an intimate, hushed ambience that seems to soften the edges of all awareness, inviting a profound and complete surrender to the serene embrace of the night. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, pure and subtle, gently permeates the air, a constant aromatic presence that blends seamlessly with the pervasive quiet. You feel the exquisite softness of the mattress beneath you, its plush surface yielding perfectly to every curve of your body, providing almost weightless support that lifts away any remaining tension. The cool, crisp linen sheets feel like a second skin, their smoothness a continuous, gentle caress. A subtle warmth emanates from your core, mingling with the ambient coolness of the conditioned air, creating a harmonious balance. Each muscle, from your forehead to your toes, seems to soften, releasing its subtle hold, a slow, deliberate surrender to gravity and the luxurious embrace of the bed. The gentle weight of the cashmere throw across your feet feels grounding, anchoring you deeper into this moment of comfort. Your silk dressing gown, a whisper-like presence, barely registers against your skin, its coolness perfectly in tune. Your breath, a quiet, rhythmic presence, now begins a slow, imperceptible transformation. It deepens, becoming longer, smoother, Each inhalation, a gentle, silent expansion. Each exhalation, a soft, complete release that seems to carry away lingering thought or sensation. The sound of your own breathing becomes incredibly faint, an internal whisper, almost swallowed by the expansive quiet. You feel the cool, fresh air gently entering your nostrils, cleansing and soothing. This slow, rhythmic inhale and exhale becomes the most profound sound in your immediate world, a consistent pulse guiding you deeper into stillness. Lingering thoughts soften, drifting away like distant clouds. The mental landscape becomes expansive, still, a wide-open space where clarity and calm reside, effortlessly unwinding with each breath. All the exquisite comforts of your private penthouse sanctuary now merge, blending into a unified, profound sensation of peace. The cool, crisp linen, the plush down, the gentle weight of cashmere, the fresh scent of the air, the soft, amber light, and the deep, expansive silence. Each element flows into the other, creating a seamless, enveloping cocoon of sensory bliss. You feel a profound sense of integration, as if your entire being is dissolving into this perfect environment, becoming one with its stillness and luxury. There is no separation, only a continuous, unbroken feeling of comfort and profound ease. The gentle, consistent circulation of perfectly conditioned air feels like a subtle, weightless caress across your skin, deepening this holistic tranquility. A profound sense of peace, deep and unwavering, settles over your entire being, a gentle, all-encompassing embrace that permeates every cell and fiber. You feel yourself sinking effortlessly into the luxurious depths of the bed, a complete and utter surrender to the quietude. The subtle, rhythmic hum of the penthouse, your private sanctuary, cradles you in its steady, silent breath, an invitation to the deepest, most restorative slumber. The profound peace that had settled over your entire being now feels like an extension of the luxurious comfort of your oversized bed, its plush, down-filled pillows still perfectly cradling your head. The cool, crisp linen, a continuous, gentle caress against your skin, and the subtle warmth from the cashmere throw across your feet, create a cocoon of unwavering comfort. The soft, warm glow of your bedside lamp, now dimmed to its lowest setting, casts long, gentle shadows that stretch across the quiet room, an intimate, hushed ambience that seems to soften the edges of all awareness, inviting a profound and complete surrender to the serene embrace of the night. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, pure and subtle, gently permeates the air, a constant aromatic presence that blends seamlessly with the pervasive quiet. You lie perfectly still, deeply nestled in the luxurious depths of the mattress, feeling its plush surface yield perfectly to every curve of your body, providing almost weightless support that lifts away any lingering tension. Each muscle, from your forehead to your toes, seems to soften, releasing its subtle hold, a slow, deliberate surrender to gravity and the exquisite embrace of the bed. The gentle weight of the cashmere throw across your feet feels grounding, anchoring you deeper into this moment of profound stillness. Your silk dressing gown, a whisper-light presence, barely registers against your skin, its coolness perfectly in tune with the ambient air. Your breath, a quiet, rhythmic presence, continues its slow, imperceptible transformation, deepening, becoming longer, smoother. Each inhalation a gentle, silent expansion, each exhalation a soft, complete release, that seems to carry away any lingering thought or sensation, an effortless unwinding into deeper rest. Now, as your external senses quiet further, a subtle, underlying presence begins to emerge more distinctly into your awareness. It is the soft, consistent breath of the air conditioning, circulating gently through the expansive, quiet space of your penthouse sanctuary. It's not a loud sound, not an intrusive hum, but a pervasive, low-frequency drone, a consistent, gentle whisper that is more felt than heard. This rhythmic thrum seems to emanate from everywhere and nowhere at once, a constant, underlying pulse that permeates the very air around you, a steady, unwavering presence that cradles the profound stillness of the room. You focus on this sound, allowing its gentle, hypnotic rhythm to become the central point of your auditory awareness. You begin to notice the subtle, almost imperceptible current of this conditioned air as it circulates through the quiet space. It brushes against the exposed skin of your arm, a delicate, weightless caress that is exquisitely cool and fresh, yet entirely devoid of any draft or harshness. You feel it subtly stir the very fine, almost invisible hairs on your skin, a fleeting, whisper-light touch that spreads a sensation of pristine coolness. This gentle movement of air is so consistent, so perfectly calibrated, that it maintains an exact, steady temperature throughout the room, ensuring a continuous, enveloping comfort that is neither too warm nor too cool. It's a testament to the penthouse's precision engineering, a silent, unseen force that actively preserves the deep tranquility of your environment, a gentle, rhythmic breath that sustains the stillness. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, which had permeated the air, seems to be gently carried and diffused by this soft current, creating a continuous, subtle aromatic embrace that deepens the sense of quiet luxury and peacefulness. You let your awareness soften, allowing the soft, consistent breath of the air conditioning to become a continuous, rhythmic lullaby. The soft, consistent breath of the air conditioning, a gentle, rhythmic hum that had filled your awareness, now seems to merge seamlessly with the profound quiet of your luxurious haven, becoming an integral part of the deep stillness that cradles you. You lie perfectly still, deeply nestled in the exquisite comfort of your oversized bed, the plush, down-filled pillows providing a gentle, unwavering support beneath your head, their cool, crisp linen, a continuous, refreshing caress against your cheek. The subtle warmth from the cashmere throw, a comforting weight, continues to spread its delicate embrace across your feet, an anchor of profound ease in the advanced hours of the night. The soft warm glow of your bedside lamp, now dimmed to its lowest, most ethereal setting, casts long, gentle shadows that stretch and recede across the quiet room, an intimate, hushed ambience that seems to soften the very edges of all external awareness, inviting a complete and utter surrender to the serene embrace of the night. The faint, clean scent of fresh linen, pure and subtle, gently permeates the air, a constant aromatic presence that blends effortlessly with the pervasive quiet, deepening the sense of peacefulness. You feel the exquisite softness of the mattress beneath you, its plush surface yielding perfectly and completely to every delicate curve of your body, providing an almost weightless support that seems to lift away any lingering, infinitesimal traces of tension from your muscles, from the very tips of your toes to the subtle curve of your spine. Each muscle, from the tiny ones around your eyes to the larger ones in your back and legs, seems to soften further, releasing its subtle hold, a slow, deliberate, and profound surrender to gravity and the luxurious, encompassing embrace of the bed. The gentle weight of the cashmere throw across your feet feels more than just grounding. It feels like a subtle, comforting pressure that anchors you deeper and deeper into this moment of profound stillness and release. Your silk dressing gown, a whisper-light presence, barely registers against your skin, its cool, smooth touch perfectly in tune with the ambient air, a delicate layer of luxury that simply melts away from your conscious perception. Your breath, a quiet, rhythmic presence, now continues its slow, imperceptible transformation, deepening even further, becoming almost impossibly long, exquisitely smooth, and utterly silent. Each inhalation is a gentle, silent expansion, a soft, effortless drawing in of the cool, fresh air, cleansing and soothing, filling your lungs with a profound sense of calm. Each exhalation is a soft, complete release, a subtle, weightless letting go that seems to carry away any lingering trace of thought, any faint echo of sensation, an effortless, unhurried unwinding into deeper and deeper states of profound rest. The sound of your own breathing becomes incredibly, almost imperceptibly faint, an internal whisper that is completely swallowed by the expansive quiet, becoming one with the deep, pervasive stillness. You feel the cool, fresh air gently entering your nostrils, a delicate, refreshing current that soothes your airways. All the exquisite comforts of your private penthouse sanctuary now begin to merge, blending seamlessly, effortlessly, into a unified, singular, profound sensation of peace that permeates your entire being. The cool, crisp linen against your skin, the plush, cloud-like embrace of the down pillows beneath your head, the gentle, anchoring weight of the cashmere throw across your feet, the exquisitely fresh scent of the air, the soft amber glow of the dimmest light, and the deep, expansive silence. Each individual element flows into the other, dissolving all boundaries, creating a seamless, enveloping cocoon of sensory bliss.